Alright, I clicked the button.
What up, everybody? All y'all, you're listening to the Video Game Choo-Choo. This is Steven, and this is Mike, and this is John, and we're all recording right now.
That's deeply erotic. You guys set to do the podcasting for a minute?
Just for a minute, though.
Right.
I don't
Only
know.
one.
I don't want to do
Only
it too
1
long.
minute.
Okay.
Only 1 minute. We just used 20 seconds.
God damn it.
Go.
I was fucked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Video Game Choo-Choo. I'm your host, Mike Casamano. With me, tonight, I have John Machonsky.
Golly.
Jesus Christ, John, you fucked that up.
What do you mean
You
I fucked up? I'm here.
You fucked up. Who says
You
golly
fucked
anymore?
up. You fucked up.
Mike,
you
you
fucked
gotta-
up.
You fucked up.
You
Steven
fucked up.
Epps.
You fucked up. Hello.
Did you fuck up?
I fucked up everything.
God damn it.
Constantly.
Alright, so John, you are
Everything
no
in my entire
longer,
life.
you are no longer the person who has fucked up the most. That is now Steven Epps.
Great.
Senior editor
Well-
at Video Game Choo-Choo.
Senior editor and consistent fuck up at Video Game Choo-Choo.
Steven, I'm
If
beginning to
something
think,
goes wrong, it's usually my fault.
I'm beginning to think we
What?
should change your title to editor at large. For two
You know
reasons.
what? I would accept that, or for, maybe senior editor.
But editor at large is someone who's like, who's high up in the food chain, but it's never actually in the office. And
Is that
considering,
a fat joke?
no, that was reason number 2. The first reason was because,
I
like,
see.
you don't write a whole lot, but you're on the podcast, and you're clearly
Excuse
a
me,
high-ranking member.
I just wrote an extensive, in-depth review of Hatsune Miku Project Diva F.
Yeah, that's like the equivalent of, like, you coming back from your coverage of, like, a war-torn country, except the war-torn country is a Vita game.
It's anime in general, basically.
I would say that that's a fair comparison to compare the Vita to a war-torn country.
Yeah.
An impoverished nation.
Oh good, people are playing music right next to me. I'm actually really excited because I don't have to edit this episode. John's fucked.
Leave it in, John.
Leave it in.
Just leave it in.
Leave
No.
every
Leave it
second.
No.
I wonder if I should, like, tell people to shut the fuck up while I record my video game podcast. I wonder if they would,
That
like,
would-
immediately beat me up or just wait a second and then start beating me up.
No, what you have to say is you have to say, hey, bitch, get that crappy music out of my video game podcast, and they'll immediately tuck their tail between their legs. And they'll just accept it right away. They'll turn it off and they'll say, I'm sorry, master.
No, they're playing it, like, with a guitar. They might beat me with
Break
the
it.
guitar.
Break it over their fucking face. Like the rock musician, The Undertaker.
John Machonsky. John Machonsky, when you're not fucking up, what video games have you been playing?
Alright, so... I've been trying to catch up on my PS3 backlog.
Right? And instead,
And
you picked up your Game
made
Boy
s-
Advance.
No, it's not even Game Boy Advance. Listen, let me talk.
It's Game Boy Color.
Oh, that's even better.
No, shh. Listen.
Let's hear it.
So I've been trying to catch up on my PS3 backlog.
Uh-huh.
I'm playing Uncharted, playing Infamous 2. Just trying to get through those.
Infamous 2 is really
And
good.
Uncharted
It
is
is very
not. The first one, it's not very good.
it's okay.
It's not. It's not.
It's not good, but it's not bad.
It's serviceable.
It's barely enjoyable.
It's serviceable. I'm just
There's no
trying to get
Subway
through
in it.
because I bought both Uncharted 2 and 3 recently, just because I wanted to have them, so I have the whole series now.
Mm-hmm.
But then I borrowed a copy of... I'm trying to make sure that I got the name right, I'm looking over at it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories for the PS1?
It's
Yeah, it came out in 1996, before it was even an anime.
Isn't this the one
wow.
where it's like in ancient Egypt?
Part of it is.
Okay.
It's fucked up. This game is fucked up. Like, okay,
John Machonsky, why is this game fucked up? Anime editor John Machonsky is here with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Details.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Who's the
You
anime
heard
editor?
me, Steven.
We will discuss this with katanas after the show. John, please continue.
alright, so... I'm pretty sure both of you know how Yu-Gi-Oh! Works.
Yeah, I play it too much.
It's a very simple card game where it's based on monsters that have attack and defense points, and the object is to attack your opponent directly or through the monster and to weaken their life points to 0. And then there's magic cards and trap cards that do different things and stuff like that. It's not a very difficult dueling monster fighting game. Like, honestly, I feel like the Pokemon trading card game is more confusing than that, and the Pokemon trading card game is also very easy.
I never learned how to do that. Did you?
Oh, Mike? Yeah, no, I know how to play that.
Mike, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm special.
I mean, it's been a while.
Magic the Gathering is, like, I can't grasp that. That's tough. But, I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is probably the most basic of these games. But, this game, because I guess this game came out before the card game was finalized, so there is a bunch of shit in this game that I have no idea where it came from. Like, you could just fuse monsters, and, I mean, I know there's fusion monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh!, but you could just fuse any fucking monster you feel like, and shit comes out of it sometimes, but then at other times, monsters will just die in the process, and you're only allowed to summon one of them after, and I don't know.
Yeah, 96, that sounds like it was, based on, like, the manga before they even, like, really established what Duel Monsters was.
Yeah.
Like, back when Yugi used to play, like, poker and, like, Russian roulette and stuff with people. He was just the general king of games.
Yeah, so there's also some, like, a Zodiac thing, where each monster has 2 available Zodiacs, and you could choose between one of them when you're setting the monster down. And then depending on that, your monster has, like, weaknesses and resistances. So, like, if you have the Virgo, and then your opponent uses Gemini, Virgo might be strong against Gemini. I don't fucking remember. It's weird.
So it's Homestuck.
Sure.
This is exactly what Homestuck is.
Yeah, it's exactly what Homestuck is. There's so many weird things, and the story also has branching plots. It's very strange.
Are you sure you're not playing a Shin Megami Tensei game?
It kind of feels like it. But no, like, okay, right at the beginning of the game, your, like, babysitter will be talking to you, and you have the choice between running away from him or just listening to his lecture. And if you run away from him, you continue on in ancient Egypt. If you run away from him and then come back to him, you can duel him. But if you just listen to his entire lecture, the pyramid gets stormed and you get trapped in the Millennium Puzzle and it immediately skips to present day.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck?
Is Joey in the game?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, now this is important. Are the names of the characters stuff like Joey and whatnot, or are they like the original Japanese names?
No, it's the actual like names that they're called in the show. I think they get Pegasus's name. Pegasus's name is different.
But Pegasus was named Pegasus in the Japanese version.
No, like his name is like Pegasus something. Like in the 4Kids dub, however it's translated over here, it was Maximilian Pegasus. But in this, it's like Pegasus Johnson or something like that.
Pegasus Johnson.
I don't know, it's something but like...
Hey there, Yugi boy.
They're saying that he, like, they're saying that he's not even around in canon at this point, like, he just vanished. It's weird, like, it's so weird seeing this game because it's very obviously, like, they're in the process of figuring out what this series is, and, like, knowing it so well from my childhood, and then seeing this game that came out before I was even aware of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then it's so weird.
Do you get sent to the Shadow Realm?
I guess. Like I said, I haven't gotten very far because I got so annoyed at it. Like, the game barely plays like an actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. And, okay. Like, you brought up the GBA games. The Yu-Gi-Oh! GBA games are perfectly fine because they emulate playing the card game perfectly. And in those games, when you would win a duel, you would get a booster pack, and then you could practice against people, you could go back and fight people to try out new cards and stuff like that. But in this game, you fight everyone exactly once, and you get 1 card for beating them. But then you also get between 1 and 5 star chips. And these star chips, you use them, it depends on how well you walloped your opponent, basically. If you beat them in a short time and with all your life points, you get 5. and then so on and so forth. So if it was like a last-minute and last-ditch effort that pulled you through, you're going to get 1 star chip. And these star chips you use to buy cards, but you also have to have the passcode from an actual physical copy of the card and type it into the game.
What?
So, this game, like, in 1996, we didn't have game FAQs. So you wouldn't be able to just type in a passcode to get the card. So, they actually expected you to go out and buy packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards so you could transfer them into the game.
This
and that's what Yu-Gi-Oh... Yeah, this is 96.
So that was, like, way before, because didn't Yu-Gi-Oh come around, like, 2000? Late, like, what, 2003-ish?
I'm guessing they restructured the game and re-released it as the actual card game, because I feel like there were like the cards that didn't have the descriptions on them that looked like how they looked in the show. I think those existed, but nobody cared about them because they were just for the game. They were just put out as like trading cards, promotional cards for the game. And then eventually the anime came out over here, and they actually put out the cards for the game.
Huh. You know, I remember having this this Yu-Gi-Oh strategy book thing. You know, the kind of things you would get as a kid that would like, oh, this is how you duel. This is like the inside tips and tricks. Back when like the first season of the anime came out, and I remember them having a segment on like how to do well in this game. Kind of like a mini walkthrough.
When
I go home, I'm gonna try and find it and get some scans or something.
I'm gonna want to see them, because this game is just so weird. I tried to find a walkthrough to try to figure out a good way to play it, and the most complete walkthrough was written by like a 13-year-old.
Naturally.
Like, it's fucked up. But yeah, no, it's such a strange release. It's so weird just seeing this old-ass game that just doesn't match up to anything that I am aware of with these classic, with the stuff that I remember from as a youth. It's so bizarre.
Yeah, that was from the time when, like, something would get a game, and then the game itself was just nothing like what the actual, like, license was.
It kind of reminds me of those old DBZ fighting games for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, God.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, they were awful, and nobody knew what DBZ was.
Mm-hmm.
Because that didn't come out over here until, like, years and years later.
Yeah.
And they were, like, poorly translated, so it's like Gohan saying, like, I'm gonna send you to hell, bitch! And it's like, whoa, Gohan! What the fuck, dude?
That's always fun. It's always fun to see, like, swearing in, like, a Game Boy or a Super Nintendo game. In, like, just this really poorly translated one. Like, what was that? Like, the bootleg Pokemon game that was based on something called Telefang.
Oh,
was,
yeah.
Like, the fake, like, diamond version.
Yeah.
Had things like the characters saying damn and go to hell.
Because wasn't it just straight up, like, they just packaged it as a Pokemon game, but when you actually turned it on, it was just a Telefang game?
Yeah.
Because it was like a Wonder Swan release or something over in Japan.
No, I think it was like a regular Game Boy thing. I think it was just trying to, like, cash in on the Pokemon craze.
Yeah.
Like, in both the original market and when it got bootlegged.
It was totally on Wonder Swan.
Like, what is even the Wonder Swan?
I'm just kidding, I just wanted to talk about the Wonder
Swan. I really
Swan.
want a Wonder Swan. Like, it looks like a good console.
I mean, it was made by, Gunpei Yokoi, the man who made the Game Boy.
Right.
So,
under
yeah.
whom, though? Who made the Wonder Swan? I want to say it was...
I think that was he was just trying to do his own shit. I don't know exactly who made it.
I remember it had, like, an SNK fighter on it. It had, like, a lot of SNK games.
Okay,
Wonder Swan.
It's Bandai, it's from Bandai.
Bandai. Why did they call it the Wonder Swan? That sounds like something you'd get, like, a Chinese bootleg of. Like, you would go into, like, a dollar store and you'd see, like, a really shitty LCD screen game that has, like, you would swap out the screen, something that you'd see on Ashens, and it would have, like, Wonder Swan in big letters, and underneath it it'd say, send the books.
Yeah, there's... I remember someone pointing out that there was some Resident Evil 4 release and some weird
Yeah, I was
device
just
that I
about to
want to
ask you
look into.
about that.
Because I all of a sudden got, like, excited about Resident Evil 4, like, a day or two ago. And then I got pointed to a weird device that had a port of Resident Evil 4, and now I want to try it.
Really? What is the weird device? Do you recall?
I don't remember what it's called.
What manner of device is it?
I'm gonna have to just look up Resident Evil 4 and see if there's a...
Is it a printer? I know that there is a printer port of Flappy Bird, or Angry Bird, rather.
Oh, the Zeebo.
The Zeebo?
Yeah, the Zeebo is targeted in developing markets such as Brazil, Russia, India, China, and Mexico.
Is it like a home console?
Yeah, and it has a boomerang controller. Like, it literally looks like a boomerang.
That's amazing.
I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to play games on this thing. We're gonna have to link this in the show notes or something, because what the fuck is that?
Yeah, those show notes that exist that we have.
Yep, that I definitely do.
We should start doing them, because I want people to look at that controller, because what the fuck?
It'll just be like the header image for the episode post.
Zeebo.
Sure.
Oh,
sure.
wow.
That's on that.
So it's like, it looks like a bootleg Wii.
Yeah. That's honest. That's
wow,
like worth
I'm
it.
looking at the controller and that's amazing. But I'm also seeing like another picture that has like a controller that looks kind of like a ripoff of the Wii Classic controller. And there's evidently a Crash Racing game on the Zeebo?
Okay.
Huh. And you can play what looks like Doom on it? Or is that Quake? I don't know.
This thing's fucking with me.
The fuck is a Zeebo? Well, we are getting into the hidden 7th gen consoles.
It's true. We're figuring out what the next games are going to be played on.
You hit it
True
here
next
first. The Zeebo.
Zeebo is going to come back
Gonna
stronger
save
than
the
ever.
Wii U.
Yeah, they're going to put out the Zeebo controller on the Wii U, and everyone's going to buy it again.
Please be
It's gonna
excited.
be the Zeebo U.
Please understand.
Please understand
Oh, good.
and be
An
excited.
alarm. Don't they know I'm recording Choo Choo? Stop committing crimes. God damn it.
This is what you get for living in an impoverished part of the country, Mike.
L.A.?
Maybe you should move. Yes. Almost as bad as Detroit.
I don't know if I'd say that.
I also installed new Tomb Raider because
Great.
it was free, and then I looked at the title screen and I was like, I'm not starting this shit. I gotta.
That game, like, I've played through maybe half of that game at this point, and I just really cannot get into it.
I like it a lot. I think it's like the best Uncharted game.
Oh no, the other, like, I've played all 3 Uncharteds and have not finished any of them, but I've made a conscious effort, and the Uncharted games are a lot more fun than the Tomb Raider game.
I
feel like you have
dug it.
more control in Uncharted than in Tomb Raider.
Oh, I didn't feel that at all. Like, Uncharted
Plus-
is, like, way scripted all the way, and, like, Tomb Raider at least gives you more options in combat.
Yeah, I just like the feel of Uncharted better. I like the tone of it, I guess.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because what
The fun,
carries Uncharted
swashbuckling adventure.
really isn't the
Raider's
gameplay.
grim.
It's totally like the story and the characters. It is the cinematic presentation, and Tomb Raider is just kind of like the same gameplay, but instead of having like a snarky person and like the funny old guy sidekick and all that fun stuff, it's just kind of like Laura falls down a hill and screams, and that's about it. And then there's like a moment at the beginning of the game where she's like, I'm not going to fall down and scream anymore, and then she totally does for the rest of like the extra half of the game that I played. And then eventually like a ghost samurai giant shows up, and I was like, what?
You should finish that game.
Maybe I will.
Because they have a very clear opportunity to do some very progressive romance stuff, if they so choose.
Okay.
And I hope they do that.
An opportunity to do some very progressive romance stuff. In other words, Laura might be a lesbian.
Yeah.
Okay. Will that make the game good?
No, but I think representation is important.
It is.
And I hope they make a sequel and get to explore that.
Sure. Just make the game good.
I thought it was good.
Okay, make the game better. I'm not saying that the game is bad. I just think it's very
dry.
I know when you say dry, you mean like dry in terms of like a sense of humor, but when I think of dry in that game,
that's actually not what I meant.
I mean, it feels like a very sober kind of
grim,
like
bleak,
grim, and then like the gameplay is kind of very
everyone gets fucked over.
Doesn't stand out. The gameplay does not stand out for me in that game.
It's like if Uncharted is Breaking Bad, Tomb Raider is Game of Thrones.
I only understand half of that analogy.
Well, Breaking Bad is a lot more fun to it. You know, there's a lot more goofs and gags. And
not towards the end.
Well, no. And Game of Thrones is a lot bleaker, but they're both lauded. I don't want to say they're in the same genre, but there's a lot of similarities, at least in the way they tell their stories. Some people may understand that. Clearly not you two.
If they get to make a sequel, I hope the sequel is more enjoyable than the first one.
I mean, I hope so too. I think the comics they're doing seem to imply that may be the tone they go for. More adventuring.
Yeah, because, like, when you have a grand adventure story, you really give it more of an Indiana Jonesy kind of tone to it.
Tomb Raider felt more like a survival story than an adventure story. It only started to feel like an adventure story once the ghost samurai
It played
shows up.
like an adventure.
Yeah.
It played like an adventure, but it told itself like a survivor story, and I think that game would have been amazing if it had, like, more survival elements to it, like needing to eat or something like that. Because, like, you kill a deer near the beginning of the game as part of a tutorial. Like, they teach you, go kill that deer, and then you kill the deer, and Laura's like, oh, I'm sorry for killing the deer. And she eats it, and then you just never have to do that ever again.
I think, like, either survival mechanics that fit the survival story or an adventure story that fit the adventure mechanics would have helped that game a lot more. But for me, I didn't feel that dissonance. That game could have been a new
MGS3. I feel like that game could have taken a lot more cues from MGS3 in terms of just having, like, a sort of, like, kind of like the hunger bar from MGS3.
Except, like, make it good. Make those mechanics easy to understand.
No, what the fuck are you talking about?
Metal Gear Solid 3 is fucking awesome!
Metal Gear Solid 3 was awesome, and it had, like, some of the most easy to understand mechanics in any Metal Gear game.
Yeah.
That's not saying much.
3 is the most straightforward one. That's why 3 is the one that everybody loves. Maybe you're just stupid.
Those games are fucking obtuse as shit.
Not really.
I'll give that to you for 2.
Yeah, 2? 100%.
Like, okay, Metal Gear Solid 1, not obtuse at all. Metal Gear Solid 2, so obtuse that I hate it. I hate that game. 3, not obtuse. 4, very obtuse.
I could not...
5,
I have played...
looks like a Splinter Cell game.
Metal Gear 3 on 2 different consoles, and I have barely been able to get past the opening, like, sequence because I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing, because that game never tells you.
Get good. It sounds like you need to get good.
No, I'm not going to beat my
head
against that thing.
It sounds like you need to get good.
I'm trying to figure out, like, what could be really difficult about playing Metal Gear Solid 3.
Aiming the gun.
I'm trying to figure out.
Start with that.
I feel like,
how do I aim the fucking gun?
You push the button that aims the gun, and then you aim the gun, and then you let go of the button, and Snake shoots. And if you want to cancel the thing, you push the button that puts away your gun. Like,
and the game never told me any
problem?
of that. Not a word.
You press square, and you go into first person, and then you let go of it. It does tell you. You shouldn't have skipped the codex where they told you that.
I didn't skip the codex.
Yeah, you obviously did, because they tell you how to do that in the codex.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should replay that game then. Maybe there's something I missed.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to get better at video games in general, Mr. Revengeance.
To wrap myself up, there wasn't really any other games that I played, but I want to bring something up.
Oh?
I want to point something out that I enjoy that's video game related, that comes out every month, that I love to bits. I just want to point out that I really, really like the Archie Mega Man comics.
Those are very good.
They're really good.
I have read them and they are good.
It's going to some cool shit right now. I really hated the Sonic and Mega Man crossover. There was some good shit in it, but overall it wasn't good. Like,
yeah, it was okay.
The Eggman and Wily, every time that they talked, that was great. but every time that they were trying to have Mega Man and Sonic team up, and
I liked the
fighting,
roboticized masters. Those were great.
Yeah, they were cool in concept, but just
for the like 2 pages that they showed up and they were just gone.
Yeah.
No, but I like the regular Mega Man comic. It's really good.
Yeah, it's really great.
I feel like whenever I read it, I think it's awesome, but then I'm like, who is this comic for? Because like I read the back of it and they're like letters from kids saying like, oh, I love this comic. I'm like, do these little kids know that Mega Man was like a video game? That this is based on a video game? Did they know that? Do these children that are like growing up reading the Mega Man things and absolutely loving it know that there's like video games of Mega Man 2 from like 30 years ago that they never even played and Capcom won't let them know about?
It's so weird seeing the back of that and they make like little jokes about like, oh man, Bass is showing up. I bet all you fans are waiting for Bass to show up. And it's like, a lot of these, there's a lot of fan art from these little kids, and I don't think these little kids know what the fuck a Bass is.
Yeah, they're just like, Bass, isn't that what Daddy has on the wall? Like,
yeah.
Like, oh hey guys, treble and bass are gonna show up.
Bet you're excited for that.
The kids are just like, what? And the fans are like, no. The fans are like, no, we don't like bass, and the kids are like, who the fuck is a bass? Because children swear like that.
Let's just get to Proto Man already. Come on, chop chop.
Yeah, like...
I mean, he did show up, and it was cool.
Yeah, and I appreciate that there have been both Proto Men and the Megas shoutouts in that. Like, I recall towards the very, very beginning of the comic, there was like an entire speech by Dr. Light that was just lifted word for word from a Megas song. I think there might have been one Proto Men shoutout. I don't remember. Like, it was that kind of shoutout where it's like, is that really a shoutout or is that a coincidence?
I don't know.
Those always make me feel bad, though.
That comic probably has some kind of shout-out to them, because they have shout-outs to, like, everything.
Yeah. Those are really good comics. If you like Mega Man, read them, or just read them anyway.
Yeah, and, I mean, they just started up a 2-part Mega Man X, like, prequel thing, where I guess they're trying to say, like, hey, you know, if you guys drum up enough interest, we're gonna do Mega Man X comics now.
Are they, like, doing an actual story, like, setting up what, like, the story for Mega Man X is?
I guess so. Like, like I said, they only did the first half, and it was pretty much just, like, Mega Man X being discovered, or just X. Yeah, just X being discovered.
So it's not like a Link, then? They
start making the Reploids, and then, like, X is, like, looking out a window going, but is this okay? And that's, like, it.
Oh, see, I was hoping that it might be like a link between the original Mega Man series and Mega Man X, not just...
I mean, they do show that, like, when they... I forget the guy's name. Guy who, like, activates X.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, that guy.
The doctor, that guy.
He finds X, but then like, a hologram of Dr. Light shows up, and he's like, I made X to be the perfect version of a Robot Master, but it's gonna take 20 years of him hibernating for him to be ready, and I'm gonna die before that happens, so make sure that light is green before you open it up, and the light was green, so it's okay, but it's like, you know.
Okay. I always wondered how the hologram of Dr. Light worked. Like, is it smart? Or is it just recordings?
It was a recording from what it showed in the comic.
Yeah, I'd really like there to be some kind of, like, link between the classic series and X, but I also feel like that's something that would have no satisfactory explanation. Like, no matter what they did, it wouldn't be very good.
It was pretty much just like, X was Light's last robot. That was kind of it. I don't know.
I want to know what happens to Mega Man, though, the first Mega Man.
Yeah.
And also, like, with these comics, they're always, like, setting up Mega Man as, like, this character, and then the whole point of X was that he was supposed to be, like, the first robot to truly have free will and truly be intelligent. And just, whenever I read that, I'm like, then what was Mega Man? What was, like, Mega Man and Roll and all the other guys? They seemed fine.
Bunch of dumbasses.
They act like they have personality and that they're intelligent. What happened to them? Were they not? Did they not have personality?
They have, in the comics, they have Quake Woman,
mm-hmm.
who, like, her whole plot is how she has emotions and that, like, her her mother takes out her emotions chip because
fuck that.
Because she was like, I can't handle her getting injured and then having to deal with, like, hearing my daughter cry, so I just want her to be a machine instead of an actual, like, thinking thing.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, Mega Man's just like, give her back her emotions because I have emotions and I'm fine. And that's pretty much it.
And that's it. That's the story.
I don't know, it's not as bad as that. Like, they actually do really neat stuff with, like, robotics and personality and all that stuff. Like, it's nothing, like, groundbreaking, but just...
It's not deep, but it's an enjoyable comic.
In the world that they set up, it feels believable, and the problems feel real, and it's fun, you know? I look forward to getting the comics every time I get it, so...
4 thumbs up from the Chooch. Hooray.
Man, for a while though, because I subscribed to Mega Man and Sonic, because I had to do that to get the whole crossover.
Mm-hmm.
I like, for a while, I was still getting Sonic comics, and good God, I would be like,
look, kindling for a
Sonic's
fire.
Sonic's teaming up with a walrus for some reason. Alright, throw that behind the TV. I got like 4...
Hey, are you a racist? John the Racist returns. He hates walruses.
Fuck.
When the fuck was there a walrus in Sonic?
You know what, John? Representation is important.
John, what if you have a walrus kid, huh? And they look to you and say, Daddy John.
What if your daughter marries a walrus? What then?
I'm just not gonna respond to it.
We need a Spider-Man who's a walrus.
What?
You don't remember when Donald Glover was going to be Spider-Man?
Yeah,
people were racist about that
week. I remember that week,
and then
when
Miles Morales
was the issue.
Was Spider-Man, like for real.
Yeah,
and then people got mad about that.
I also remember that week. Like, what's your point? Okay, so the impeccable Walrus Man.
Yes, exactly.
There you go.
Well, I'm done.
Great, Steven, what have you been playing?
With myself mostly.
That's about right.
Yes, I actually haven't been playing too much lately, but what I have been playing is naturally the new Hatsune Miku Project Diva F game.
There's a review on the site right now that people can read.
Hey, check out my review on the website. Hear my thoughts about my anime girl waifu. That game's really good. It's just it's a rhythm game. There's not much that I can say that I didn't already say in my review about it. I was very surprised to see that there were in fact Pokemon-Ami-like features where you can pat Miku's head and that's it. And that there was a Miku alarm clock where you can actually set your Vita to be an alarm clock, and when you push the button to turn off the alarm, Miku gets out of bed and sleepily says, "Ohayo gozaimasu," and then you woke up in bed with Miku.
Steven, this is the dark road you're going down.
I was already long down this road. I just couldn't afford to like buy the things to be down the road. And now I have 2 different Miku Hatsune figures on my desk right now. One of them is having a gun pointed at her by Thomas Bangalter, and the other one is being kidnapped by Solid Snake. So, fun times. Aside from that, I bought but did not play, as in it came in Amazon Prime like an hour ago before we started recording. I got Donkey Kong Country Returns, or whatever that one is called, Tropical Freeze.
Okay.
I got that in the mail today, and I also got Zanbayu. So,
hey Steven,
maybe I'll play those. Yo, what?
You want to review Donkey Kong?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, good.
Because if I play enough of it, I will review Donkey Kong.
I'm sure as fuck not going to review it.
Please get excited. Like, I feel like I'm the only person that buys things for their Wii U. And
like between all of us,
between all of us, yeah. Like, I buy everything that comes out for it just so I can have, like, some reason. And my Wii U segment of my shelf is actually getting kind of sizable now. So,
well,
shruggu. Yeah.
No, I got a couple games for the Wii U. It's just because it's tough for me to drop $60 on stuff, just how I am.
No, I feel you. Donkey Kong's only $50 though.
Oh.
And
Still,
Zombie U that I got was only $16.
Zombie U is a good game.
I played Zombie U like a while ago. That was good.
Yeah, I never played it, so maybe I'll give it a shot now.
Yeah,
Hear that, Ubisoft? You got a new sale on it. Mark that down on your chalkboard, you fuckers.
I think you're in for a treat with that game, like, as the horror guy on the site.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see, have I been playing anything else? I played a little bit more of Bravely Default, and I have not gotten to the part, but I learned about the part of the game that everybody's complaining about, and I feel as though I can explain what that part is without spoiling the story.
Okay.
Basically, once you complete like the standard RPG story of get all of the 4 elements and do the final boss and all that, the game gets to where it feels like the story will end, and then it just starts over.
What?
And you wake up in the inn that you start at, and you start the whole game again. You still have all your equipment, but the whole story just starts the fuck over. And on this first start over, everything in the story is optional. So, you know, it will prompt you to do all of the story stuff, but you can just go anywhere in the world because everything is just unlocked. And in order to get the true actual ending, or to even just get an ending at all, you have to go through the story 4 times.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Now, here's where it gets kind of mitigated, because, okay, you get this, and then you have, like, you have to go through it 4 more times. The whole point of it is that, like, there are, like, little bits of extra things, and, like, the story changes slightly on every go-over, but it gives you the option to just walk straight to the end dungeon and do the final boss battle again, and at the level that you're at, every single boss fight in the game is, like, nothing. So you can just breeze all 4 of them, and, like, if you just do, like, all of the bare essential stuff to get to the next playthrough to have that count, it'll take you about 2 hours. And that is, like, with turning off the random encounter rate, because you can do that. In Bravely Default, you can adjust the encounter rate for enemies to either nothing, normal, or twice as much, which is a really nice feature for grinding.
So do you think that's why they did the encounter thing, so when people
Yes,
have to replay
absolutely.
the game, they could do that?
Absolutely, because the version of the game that we got is actually like the enhanced re-release in Japan. Like, Bravely Default was called Flying Fairy in Japan, the very first version of it, and that came out like maybe, I want to say like a year or 2 ago. And then recently, the version called Bravely Default for the sequel came out. And it was the one that had the ability to, like, fast forward through battles, and to set up, like, automatic, like, if you figure out, like, the sequence that will just clear any random encounter, you can set that up to be automatic and just push a button and have it go that. So you can fast forward and have the auto thing, and you can, like, set the encounter rate. So all of these changes were intentionally implemented to mitigate this last part. Like, very obviously, once you get to that part, you're like, oh, that's why these are here. They weren't just being nice. So, I feel like that is them acknowledging that this is totally a problem and that it's not going to be in the sequel, but it is a problem, and it is something that, like, everybody going into that game all excited for needs to know about in advance, and they need to know that it's not as bad as it seems right away. Because you'll read online, like, oh, how do I get the ending? 4 times? No, fuck that, I'm not doing it anymore. But no, you can totally just turn off the encounter rate and go straight to where you need to go, and just bang it all out, and it'll be over in 2 hours. It is 2 extra hours on the game. But it's still a bafflingly stupid decision.
Is there a story reason for it, without spoiling?
Yes, there is a story reason for it, but with not getting into spoilers.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's something at least.
Yeah, so there is very much a story reason for it. Because it's like I said, you get to the ending, and instead of the ending happening, the game just starts over. So, you know, it's just, I feel people should know about that, because there are a lot of people that will kind of waffle around the topic and just mention that there is the bad part of Bravely Default, and I really had to dig to find out what that bad part was, like, in plain, clear writing. So, like, just going into it, there you go, that's it, that's the bad part of Bravely Default. Go into it knowing that, because it's still a fantastic game up until that part, and that part is So yeah, I still really like Bravely Default. I'm not going to say that, it's a terrible game because of this, like, little last bit, but it's good to know about that.
Alright.
If you want the game, if you're interested in the game, still totally go for it.
I
That
still
is
very
an amazing little game.
am very much interested in that thing. Like, especially if I can find myself a, 2DS or something.
I still have that 2DS. Well, no, actually, I already arranged to sell that to somebody, so never mind. But that game is very traditional RPG, too. Like, there is a scene in that game, without getting too deep into spoilers, where one character dies, not a player character, but a character dies, and it is a friend of another one of the characters. And in my playthrough, I had that character set as the designated healer. And so that character knew Cura, and knew Rise, which is basically just a version of a Phoenix Down. Like, and I had 5 Phoenix Downs. And so this character was holding their friend in their arms like, I wish there was something I could do to help you. I feel responsible for your death. And it's like, there totally was. There totally was something that you could do. There were like 5 options that you could have taken, and you took none of them. So, it does kind of take you out of it just a little bit, but it's that kind of stuff that I like in, like, JRPGs and stuff like that, is all that silly kind of like weird awkwardness between the gameplay and the story. So, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Good. I'm glad you liked that game.
Still a very good game. I just feel that people should know about that part.
Well,
Mike, what about you? Have you been playing anything?
I have. I played the thing that we've all been playing. If I'm correct, John, you played it too, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw you reacting to the thing that happens. We all played the second episode of the second season of Telltale's The Walking Dead, and I feel like we have some different feelings on it.
Yeah,
like,
I think that's fair.
Like John and Steven, you guys, if I'm correct, you guys liked the episode.
Yes, I liked the episode.
And
I liked it a lot.
Okay, so you both really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And you can read my review on the site right now, but I did not enjoy it as much. Or, like, at all.
And
I
think the points that you brought up, were fair.
Yeah, I thought it was basically, it had a very similar problem to The Wolf Among Us, where it's just like, they know where they want to be, and they're just spending some time getting there, which is, not terrible. It's necessary for the story, but
it's an episodic game.
Yeah.
You can't,
I kind of wish
you can't expect all the
fuck
episodes to be winners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's totally, And considering the amount of time that it took between then and now, you'd think it would have been just a little bit more polished than it was.
Especially technically, because
technically,
some
yes,
of the
absolutely.
Animations just don't happen.
In my playthrough, personally, I had several instances of where a character would, like, be talking to Clementine, and they wouldn't even be looking at Clementine, they'd just be, like, staring stock forward, and their mouth would be, like, just wouldn't be animating properly, it'd just be, like, opening and shutting, kind of like an anime almost.
Was it
like
when
they were
you
just
were
doing
in the
mouth
shed?
flaps?
Because that was when it happened to me the most.
There were a lot of different places. And, there was also a lot of instances of shit just not appearing. Like, there was a character that was holding a gun, and in one scene, the gun just wasn't in their hands, but they were still holding it, and then the camera cut to a different angle, and then the person was gone, but the gun was there.
Oh, that happened to me too.
Yeah, and then there was another scene, and I think that this happened in the first episode, where there was a close-up of a character holding a gun, and the gun was just totally freaking out in their hand, like moving around and shaking noticeably, like the gun wasn't very clearly not attached to the hand at all. So, I mean, it's Telltale. These kind of things are kind of expected from Telltale occasionally in their games.
But not
in these
anymore,
2 episodes of The
they
Walking
have an
Dead,
enormous new team.
Yeah, but, like, I think, because I'm a big fan of Telltale, and I play a lot of their games, and so I see a lot of these things, and I just kind of roll my eyes and go, oh, Telltale, you'll never get better at this. But, like, that kind of stuff happens, like, in one okay, you get, like, once in one episode. Something like that happens.
Right.
And we were getting, like, that constantly in 2 individual episodes. So, it was just ridiculous. Like, I remember when I was playing the first season of The Walking Dead, The only instance of something like that happening is one scene in particular where Katja was holding Duck in her arms and Duck was not there. So, and that only happened once in the entire series of the first season of Walking Dead. So to have all these technical issues showing up in each episode, it's kinda, especially with the turnaround time on each episode.
Well, I'm happy they don't have the same problems they had with the last one, where like just my saves were vanishing.
Oh yeah, I got really concerned with that because at one point, during the scene on the bridge in the second episode, my game just stopped and crashed.
Oh no.
And I was just like, oh sweet Jesus, I hope that it's saved and my saves are still there. And thankfully I started it back up and, it started me exactly at the place where it left off, like remarkably close. So I feel like this is something that Telltale knew about, and instead of fixing it, they just, like, mitigated the problem. It's like, oh, well, the game will crash, but we have saves, like, at the start of every single conceivable scene.
Right.
So it's fine. But still, guys, you have a massive new team, you have a lot of money, you made a lot of money, and you're still turning out this kind of stuff. There's no excuse for that.
Jeez, and you guys are saying all this stuff, and I had, like, none of these issues. It's so weird.
I mean, I believe you. I'm not gonna call you a liar.
God damn it, John, you liar.
Jonathan,
I'm gonna make up a bunch of...
Jonathan the Deceiver.
I'm gonna make up a bunch of lies to defend Telltale, who I've never talked to
The
in my
fucking
life.
Telltale shill.
Yeah, they're giving me all kinds of money. That's why I'm looking for a job right now, yeah.
Yeah, John is just rolling in the Telltale dollars.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
This is
But
disgusting.
no, it's... You are disparaging the entire foundation of the video game choo-choo.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, all of these issues happened. The game itself is fine. The story, I think, is so far on par with the first 2 episodes of the original season.
Man, I don't know. Like, the first episode of the first season was weaker than, the first episode of the second season, but I feel like the second episode of the first season was like a gut punch. Like, this shit is fucked up.
Well, this first episode of the second season was like that too.
I don't know if it was like as...
No.
I know
Me.
I know what you're talking about, yeah, but like...
The very, like, first moments of the first episode.
Yeah.
I will say, though, that I don't even know the names of the characters in the second season so far, though.
Yeah, that's
I don't
an
know
issue.
I don't even know any of the new people.
I am literally just calling
because
people
never
new Ben, new Kenny.
Like, I remember, I actually thought, like, one of the characters, I called him Kenny Jr. in my head. And there was like, I remember the doctor's name, but only because he was a Hispanic gentleman and his name was Carlos. So, kudos on Telltale for being really creative with his name. I remember that there's new Kenny, there's
pregnant Kenny.
There's nice white guy, there's pregnant lady, there's, Doc from Punch-Out. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, there was the Asian guy that was there for like a second. Like, I didn't know the names of any of the characters, and I honest to God can't remember if even the game told me the names and I just forgot them.
The only character I remember is Luke, but that's because they started really pushing him towards the end of the second episode.
Yeah, like there was, like, yeah, towards the end of the second episode they really pushed Luke, but even then I completely forgot his name. He was still just New Kenny in my head.
Lucas New Kenny?
So. Or, dude, I don't even remember.
Machete Guy.
I just thought that... No, Machete Guy's not New Kenny. Is Machete Guy Luke?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not New Kenny then.
No.
See?
The
See?
fuck-up guy. New
fuck
Ben.
Fuck-up guy is Ben Kenny.
Yeah, Ben Kenny.
That's
Ben Chu, Ben
Nick.
Harder.
That's Nick.
Nick.
Okay.
Nick is Ben Kenny then. He's Kenny Ben.
He's like if
he
Kenny
kinda
and
looks
Ben
like
had a
Kenny
kid.
too.
He looks like Kenny, but he's got like the fuck-up genetics of Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. And he's already fucking up harder than Ben ever did.
I think right now they're setting up, like based on the second episode, they are setting up a moment where you choose between a character that you know and Luke. Right? Like, like for the table scene, like that's what I figured.
Like when they set that up, I instantly, at every single opportunity, fucked over the new group and went with the familiar person.
You know why? Because those motherfuckers locked me in a goddamn shed with an infected dog bite. It's like, who are you gonna sit with? You gotta worry about the clicks. You locked me in a fucking shed, you assholes.
Like,
Fuck you.
Like, they were just like, they all looked so hurt when Clementine went to go sit with the old friend, and I was just like, no, I don't even know these people's names, and I saw this one person, the person that I knew from the first season, and there was an option to give them a hug, and I saw that in the same fucking frame. I pushed that button.
Also, this is not a spoiler because at the end of the teaser for the second episode that they have in the first episode,
yeah, they do.
They just say, I thought you were dead.
And that was a dialogue option. I thought you were dead was a dialogue option. And the other dialogue option was give them a hug, and I gave that motherfucker a hug. No hesitation. I was so happy to see someone that wasn't a complete idiot. Or an asshole.
I was happy to see someone who I could name.
Yeah. And that wasn't an asshole or an idiot.
Yeah.
At all. The best character, in fact. I'll fight you. I will fight you.
Well, we can't talk about this, cause then people will know who we're talking about. Then they'll be able to
glean who it is. No, but, let's see, there was another moment.
We'll save this for the spoiler cast.
That's right. There was another, we can talk about this. There was a moment where the topic of Lily was brought up from the first game.
Yeah.
Clementine brought her up, and, I had lost my save, from the first game. I had accidentally uninstalled the original Walking Dead, and someone online was kind enough to give me their save because we met almost very nearly eye to eye with everything. And I remember this stood out in my head. Clementine brought it up, and they were like, "So, this woman shot a guy, shot another woman in the face, and then what did you do?" And Clementine was like, "We forgave her, and then she took the van." I was like, "That's not what fucking happened. I left her on the side of the road." So that was a fun little moment. I am enjoying the little pieces of continuity.
Rip in peace,
there was
Doug.
one part. Rip in peace, Doug, or Carly.
Who the fuck some boring motherfucker picks Carly. That's who picks fucking Carly.
I picked Doug. We all picked Doug. People with brains picked Doug.
Doug is the shit.
Doug was thuggin'. Thuggin' Doug.
Man, when I found Doug's body in, 400 Days, I was a sad person.
That was fucked up. That was super fucked up. There's also, there's little tiny, very, minuscule pieces of continuity between the first season and second one that I actually really like because they're not so blatant. There's a scene towards the very beginning of the first episode where Clementine will drop a bottle of water and she'll say, shit. She'll just go, oh shit. And I was like, Clementine, that's not what I taught you. And then I thought back, and I thought back to when, Clementine and Lee were in the barn, and, Clementine said it smells like duty, and I picked Lee and had him say it smells like shit. So I did teach her that. Whoops.
Yeah, that stuff is pretty cool.
All those little bitty touches, those are good. If there's one thing I still feel like Clementine's kind of detached as a player character though, cause I don't feel right whenever I make a decision for Clementine and then Clementine says the thing that I picked and it's like, no, Clementine wouldn't say that. That's not what would happen.
She's become so jaded.
I picked, okay, there was a point where you could threaten somebody as Clementine, and I picked what Lee would have said, which was, you should probably consider being nicer to me, and then Clementine said it it came out of her mouth, and I was like, that's not Clementine. That's not Clementine at all. So...
my sweet baby girl, don't do this to me.
Yeah, my Clementine fucking bitch slaps people, and I ain't care.
I was disappointed in Clementine for saying the thing that I said. I was like, I thought I raised you better than that, baby. And evidently I didn't. So, because she turned out just like me. No, but it's really weird to play as Clementine after playing the first season.
Yeah.
And it's especially shocking if you fuck up and die, because then Clementine dies. I'm just like, no! So yeah, it's really weird to have Clementine be the player character and to not have a Clementine.
Yeah, I think that is a pretty big differentiator because in the first game, a lot of what people did was motivated by Clementine. And now now this is the second game and I kind of hate everyone.
Yeah, and then you hate everyone and as a result Clementine is being super hateful. And it's just like,
Well, because they're actually kind of being pretty shitty to her.
Like, Lee was being shitty to people. Kind of. Like, he would be nice to people who were nice to him, but if somebody was being shitty to him, he'd be shitty right back. And so I play Clementine the same way that I play Lee, and it's just like, no, I was nice around you, Clementine. I always tried to teach you to do the right thing despite me being an asshole. So, it's just not, it's wrong. Kind of. I think that having Clementine be the player character was a mistake. Maybe.
We'll see. I want to see how this whole thing plays out for that particular aspect.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird.
I'm liking it so far.
I am enjoying it.
Because it's nice to not care about a group of survivors. Like in the first season, I was trying to keep everybody happy. Not so here. It is so cathartic.
Oh yeah, no, there is a part towards the end, and I can't spoil it because Mike, you and I differentiated a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a part towards the end where a lot of the people in the original group can die, and a lot of them died, and I was very happy to see it.
I only got 2.
I got 3.
Did you go to find the person that you need to find? Did you, leave?
I went to go find the person that I needed to find.
Oh, I did the same thing.
I told them to take the shots.
I only told them to take 1 shot.
And then
they actually stopped, I was only allowed to say 1 shot.
No, I was able to call all 3 of them, and it ended as well as you would expect. And I was happy.
Did they point a gun at the lady? Like the new lady?
To be honest with you, I don't recall. I wasn't keeping track of who had a gun pointed to them. I was just happy that what was happening was happening.
Okay. Yeah, no, I agree.
I was just kind of taking a sadistic glee in what was happening on the screen.
Sadly, only one of the cabin gang, the cabin crew, as I call them, actually died.
Uh-huh.
One of the new people died. The cool new, the fat dude. He's pretty nice.
Yeah, him. He was a nice guy.
Oh,
I like him.
Fuck, that's a spoiler. God damn it. It's not really a spoiler to say that someone can die in this game.
Yeah, someone can die if you fuck up or do it on purpose like I did. No, it's not a spoiler. But, the fat dude was really cool. May he rip in peace if he doesn't make it in your playthrough.
I could see, a lot of ways that could play out. Even beforehand.
Yeah.
Based on,
there are a
some
lot of
other
ways
things you do.
That could have gone.
It's super
variable. There are a lot of
based.
ways where, 3 separate characters could have stayed alive, and we're only in the 2nd episode, so I'm really interested to see how the game plays out with those characters, if it actually makes a big difference later on or not. So, that's fun.
Steven, I'm beginning to think, when we do the spoiler cast, we should just try and rattle off all the characters that we know, because right now, I'm trying very hard to remember anyone's name that isn't Carlos, the returning character, the other returning character, and, yeah, that's it. And
there's Carlos, the black guy.
No, Carlos was
lady.
the doctor.
Yeah, Carlos is the doctor, so there's Carlos, the black guy, the pregnant lady, the
Carlos
2 white boys.
Hispanic. Remember? You were just talking about this.
No, Carlos, the black guy.
Wait, there's more?
There was Carlos, there was the black guy that looked like Rock from Punch Out.
Oh, okay.
And there were the 2 white boys. And
Luke and
I
Nick.
think there might have been another white person in the group, I don't even remember. And then there was the cabin people with person who's returning, and then, his main squeeze, and then, Asian guy and fat guy. See, this is the level of writing that we're dealing with these new characters.
I mean, I think it's blindingly obvious that the Telltale, the people who made the first season are not at Telltale anymore.
Yeah. I haven't even bought or played The Wolf Among Us, and I'm far more invested in that story just because I've been watching an LP of it.
You shouldn't do that. You really shouldn't do that. That's
I know,
way
because
to experience these games.
I know that. That's why I didn't watch an LP of The Walking Dead.
You should
I
get The
intentionally
Wolf
did
Among
not
Us,
watch
I
it.
think.
I feel like I should, because I'm really enjoying watching the LP of The Wolf Among Us. So, I might buy that game. I don't know. If it goes on sale.
I think you might really dig that, because it's a Drive mixed with Hoodwink.
It's very noir. I like it a lot.
No, it's Drive and Shrek.
It's Drive, Shrek, and film noir. I really like it.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to save a bit of money, because I just spent a shit ton of money on personal things. Because I just got my first big boy paycheck, and I've just kind of been like looking around my house and seeing shit that's held together with duct tape and replacing it.
Sure.
So, like, I've got a new desk coming in, I've got like a pro gaming keyboard, and those are all coming in on Monday. God bless Amazon Prime. I just got Expandong and Zombie U. I bought Miku and the DLC because I have no impulse control. So I'm trying to save a little bit of money.
Steven, you are making way more than me, so now you are the loaded one.
I guess I am.
Fuck.
I'm getting that. I'm trying to work out my whole new money excitement, though.
Yeah.
Like, I've already moved on to the stage where I've stopped buying personal things and have started buying practical things. So I think I'm working pretty fast on that. Yeah, new desk. Get excited. With the way that the new desk would be, I might, in fact, have less noise in my microphone because of where I will be able to put my computer. So please get excited for my audio being less shitty.
Please understand that this audio will improve.
Please understand. So, yeah, Walking Dead.
I wanted to fight with Mike real quick about his opinions on episode 1.
Ooh.
Because I didn't like episode 1 of season 2 of Walking Dead.
Well, you can read my review on videogamechoochoo.com. Which I'm actually pulling up to remind myself what I thought about that.
Okay. I thought it was okay, but I just felt like they kind of went at it like a mile a minute kind of thing. Like, oh god, okay, we need something else terrible to happen. Okay, we need something else terrible to happen. There wasn't really any lull. There wasn't any time to get to know anybody.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That it was very, like, rapid fire with the bad shit happening.
That's why I liked episode 2 more, because you actually got to know some of the characters. I mean, I know you guys don't feel like you got to know them enough, but there was a starting point that you actually got to, like, talk to some of the characters instead of just them yelling at you and telling them to go away.
I did enjoy that one little slow moment at the dinner table where Clementine is, like, eating the whatever that was.
Yeah.
Like, the weirdly ambiguously colored oatmeal looking thing. That was nice. I got to talk with, fuck up white guy, and he made amends with him, and he apologized for swearing and all that junk.
Yeah.
And then I got to talk with pregnant black lady. I think her name is Trisha. Is that what her
Rebecca.
Is that what her name is?
Oh man, Rebecca. I actually remembered somebody's name.
Who the fuck is Trisha then?
Nobody.
Well,
there is no
anyway, Trisha. Becca, I suppose, came in and she's like, I knew you gonna be trouble, and, Clementine, I had her say, you should consider being nicer to me or I'll tell everybody that baby isn't what the fuck his name is, black guys. So, fun times on the Jerry Springer show.
I feel like that game, like this whole thing would be better if it was just like Clementine trying to survive. I think like immediately just throwing in a shit ton of new characters.
Like, I feel like, the characters should have been bled in a bit slower. Because, like, right away they introduced this whole new troupe of characters with their own group of, like, individual problems, and, like, the first thing that they throw at you is, like, this really, really trite, who baby is it type thing. And then, like, oh, and by the way, there's a guy that's after us. Like, okay, I don't care. I was just like, okay, you have a problem, there's a guy that, like, wants to kill you or kidnap you or something. I don't really care at all. I just want to leave. And that's why I was, like, so excited when Person returned.
Cause that, even though we differ on that character, at least you can understand them. At least you know what's going on.
It's like, oh my god, it's somebody who I like. It's somebody who is back.
It is a character
that I recognize. It is a character. It is not someone who's dealing with some kind of weird ass baby daddy issue. It's not something where it's like, we got someone coming after us. Don't let him in the house. Like,
or maybe just
I don't care. I don't care about your problems. I'm not a part of them.
Don't immediately leave. Don't immediately change settings as soon as that happens. Maybe with the motel, they were there for a while.
Yeah, like they could have really built up this problem of like who this guy is, or like the issue of whose baby is it. Like they just kind of like dumped you into this group and said, oh, by the way, these people have their own problems. Okay, now you're a part of them. Like, no, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really not a part of these problems. I'm eating their food and I'm gonna leave them as soon as I can.
Or maybe like
I'm-
cut the pregnancy thing. Like, I get that adds to the villain's motivation, but man, I am ridiculously bored with pregnancy in zombie stories.
Like, it's like, oh god, hi Siri. It's like, it just, okay, what's the deal with pregnancy in a zombie movie? The baby's gonna die. That's the deal.
The baby's gonna die, or they're both gonna die, or they're gonna be fucking wimps about it, like the Walking Dead TV show.
I'm gonna fucking bet you actual fucking dollars that baby comes out and it's dead. Like it's a zombie. Just like in the Dawn of the Dead remake.
No, they're not gonna do that.
No, that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna do that there. That's exactly what they're gonna do. The woman is gonna be pregnant. She's gonna give birth to the baby, and that fucking baby's gonna be a zombie. And there's gonna be a scene where Clementine's gotta be like, you have to kill the baby. And then Rebecca is gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna kill the baby. And then the baby will bite Rebecca, and they'll both turn into zombies, and they both get shot. That's exactly what's going to happen. You can mark that down. You can write it. I'm a prophet. That's what's going to happen with this level of writing. You heard it here first. Mark it down.
I don't know that that is exactly consistent with.
You are trying to disagree with me, and you are having trouble. You are having trouble finding the words to disagree with me because a part of you knows that is probably what's going to happen.
I don't want that to happen.
You don't want it to happen, but a part of your brain is like, that sounds like it could totally happen. Admit it. Admit that.
Oh god, I hope that's not what's gonna happen.
Exactly. You've already gone to like, I hope that's not what's going to happen. Because that really sounds like exactly what's going to happen. Which is why, ladies and germs, you should get Rebecca killed before that ever happens. The first opportunity you get a bullet in that woman's head. So that never happens. You hear me? You feel me? Good.
I'm feeling you, but...
Murder pregnant women is my lesson here.
Or, that's not even the worst thing they could do. The worst thing they could do is have the baby, and then have even more drama about it.
I think that just straight up having the baby would be more original than anything else.
No, they did that in The Walking Dead, the TV show, and it sucked. They shouldn't do
What
it
happened?
Here.
What happened in The Walking Dead TV show?
They have the baby, right? Have you either of you read the comics?
No.
Fuck
Alright, I'm gonna give some spoilers for a comic that came out, 5 years ago. So, in The Walking Dead, the comic, they have they have Lori and, Rick. Do you guys know who those people are?
Yes, I watched the first season.
Okay, so Lori and Rick have their kid, and it's maybe it's Shane's, but Shane's fucking dead, so who cares? So, they have the kid, and maybe it's Shane's, and then the governor shows up, and then one of his buddies puts a shotgun blast into the back of Lori while they're running away, and then Lori crushes her baby. And that's what happens in the comics. And then in the show, because the show sucks my dick, the show has the baby.
In a bad way?
Yeah, in a bad way.
In a bad way.
It
sucks your dick in a bad way.
Bad
Like it does a very
blowjob.
poor job.
Yeah.
Like it just feels like someone
Too much
just
teeth.
kind of slobbering.
Too much teeth.
It's just like you've obviously never done this before, so please just stop.
Yeah. So Lori dies in childbirth, and the baby happens. And then they just oh, we're gonna call the baby Lil Ass Kicker. And then they just have the baby yeah, no, that's a thing somebody wrote.
Lil Ass Kicker.
Yeah.
That sounds like something out of Sam and Max. Like a Max would name the baby Lil Ass Kicker. And give him a gun. And then in the next episode the baby would have an eye patch and be smoking a cigar.
No, but they play that shit so fucking straight. And then when it comes time for them to kill the fucking baby, when the governor shows up with his pals, when you have to kill the baby, for it to be thematically consistent, they don't kill the baby. They just say, oh look, someone saved the baby at the last second.
Baby.
They show the fucking
Hey,
bloody
guys.
carriage and everything, and then in season, the second half of season 4, hey look, I got the baby! It's all good!
Hey, check it out, I got a baby! Someone else's blood was in the carriage.
We found him.
It was a pizza sauce. It was just a little bit of marinara.
I really like the Walking Dead comics. Can't stand the show.
That sounds awful.
It's really bad.
I really liked the first season of The Walking Dead, and then I just kind of stopped watching it.
You made the right decision.
Yeah, it's just like, I watched all of the episodes of the first season, I really, really liked it, and then the second season started, I was just like, I'll watch it later. I'll watch it later. Third episode, I'll watch it later. And then later never came. So, here we are.
Yeah. Read the comics, though. Comics are fucking incredible.
I don't know how to read.
Oh no, Stephen Epps.
That's why I had you proofread my writings.
You don't even know how to write. It's like Beethoven. He's deaf, but he creates incredible work.
Yeah. See, Beethoven, little known fact, he would learn how his symphony sounded by just kind of feeling the vibration of the music in his bowels. That's how I write. I put a pen between my ass cheeks and just, put it to paper. I literally twerk out my essays.
Yeah.
And as it just so happens, if you twerk at the last second in the dead of night, you get an A+ essay.
You put your pen twain your cheeks.
Twerking in the night.
John, you want to talk about news?
Alright.
Hashtag Steven Twerk Team 2014.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it anymore.
There's a dance team at my school that does a lot of twerking.
I bet money that they're all white.
No, actually.
Really?
A surprising amount, not white. I'm going to actually count how many not white people are involved with this.
But are there twerking whiteys?
Yes.
That is shameful.
Whiteys are involved.
Disgracious. White people should not be allowed to twerk.
There are. Looking at this photograph, I count 3, 4. I count 5 whiteys. Out of...
That's a damn shame. It's a damn shame.
Out of 12.
White girls,
5 out of 12 whiteys.
White girls generally do not have the requisite booty to successfully twerk.
I mean, I am no judge of a booty. I am no booty judge. But Steven knows.
I find the booties to be savory.
Steven knows from his time in the ghetto what a booty is.
Yes. I live, many listeners don't know this, but I do in fact live on the streets. I am a child of the hood, and I know a good booty when I see one. And white girls do not have good enough booties to twerk.
Steven is he's an apple bottom critic, really. He's just freelancing for us.
I love apple bottoms. I will accept nothing else on a woman.
John, talk about asses. John, give me a quick description of your ass.
I'm not giving anyone a quick description of my ass. Let's move on to news.
John, how do you feel about apple bottoms? What do you think makes the perfect booty?
Let's move on to news.
Let's make our masked chum uncomfortable by having the white people talk about booties again.
John, if you had to write a review score based on booties, how would you write it?
Let's move on to news.
7 out of 7 asses.
Let's move on to news.
Is there any ass news, John? Any late breaking booties?
Let's move on to news. Jack Tretton, CEO of Sony Computer Entertainment America, just stepped down.
That's a shame because
he was really cool.
He was really cool.
From what I've heard, he was really. Mike, you wrote the news article.
Yeah, I have a little story in there.
So yeah, your little story made him sound like he was a really personable,
cool guy.
He was. He's a really charismatic guy. He always gave really good speeches whenever he was on stage presenting stuff because he would always just come out and be like, "Hey guys, we're making video games. Our video game technology is very good. Please look at our video games. By the way, did you notice that the other presentations didn't have video games? Well, we do." And he would just get thunderous applause. He's just so genuine in his presentations that he would give.
Yeah,
it was great.
He felt like it felt like a person talking to you about what his products were, instead of someone just regurgitating press releases.
Yeah, he just felt like somebody coming out and he's just like, "This is my product, this is what it is about," instead of having tribal dancers come out to booty dance to present the new Rayman game, exclusive to Xbox One. And here's Snoop Dogg to present 2K14 football.
The Xbox One really
get all the bases.
I think if someone made an exclusive Rayman game for the Xbox One, that'd be one of their biggest gets.
Yeah.
Remember the exclusive Rayman game for the Wii U?
Oh yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, there you go.
That panned out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the system seller.
I think there are more Xbox Ones in the wild than Wii U's. That's fucked up.
It really is.
I actually do want to bring up a small bit of news to interrupt you, sorry, but...
Okay.
Steven interrupting
just
somebody?
related... just related to that thing that you said, the Wii U has officially passed the lifetime sales of the Xbox 360 in Japan.
Great.
Wow.
That's news for you.
That's
Okay,
So
go ahead, Sean.
so they sold 5 Wii U's.
It was something like 30,000, I think. Which is more than the entire 7 years of the Xbox 360 in Japan.
It's crazy though.
Even considering the highly successful Idolmaster exclusive series. So, shrug.
In related, or not really related, but just slightly related news, Amy Hennig, who is the creative director for Uncharted, left Naughty Dog, and
That is a shame.
there were
They
some...
just put up an official comment about this.
Would you like to talk about it?
If you give me a couple seconds to find it.
Sure, I'll just say, there was some talk that she was forcibly removed from her position.
That's what they were commenting on. I'm still trying to find this fucking link.
Yeah, because that doesn't really make sense, does it?
It's very strange because she was in the middle of writing Uncharted 4.
Yeah,
or
like
whatever they're calling the new Uncharted for
she
PS4.
was the director and writer of this entire series, and
Yeah,
that's
so
like
it's
the
very
strongest
strange.
point of the series.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it.
It would be very strange if she was forced to leave.
yeah,
So
let's-
yeah, Mike, let's hear
this.
it.
What's the Sony's Scott Rowe, the man in charge of software development for first-party PlayStation.
Read faster, man. Come on.
I'm trying to find the quote. She was an amazing contributor. Things change, and sometimes change involves high-profile individuals. That's all that happened here. There's nothing more to dig at. He's never going to agree with the term pushed out when it comes to Hennig. And I think Naughty Dog also had an official quote where they said the Last of Us guys had nothing to do with it.
It's still very odd. I wonder if she quit for personal reasons or what.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, whatever she's doing, I'm sure she'll do a good job wherever she goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Provided
we
she
were saying
didn't-
earlier.
Provided she
some
didn't
fun stuff.
go crazy or something.
Yeah.
That's such an odd situation that's really the only thing that I can come up with is they just went crazy, kind of like the sad pictures for children thing or whatever.
Oh, that was
Nuts.
fucking insane. Jesus.
Yeah. You want to talk about that for a
Dude,
second?
yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about it once we're done with news.
Okay, go for
And
it.
I kind of don't want to talk about that because there's some fucked up mental illness shit
No,
going
it's
on
absolutely
there.
fucked up. I just think it's
No, it is.
fascinating.
No, I'm not saying that what they did was right. I'm just saying it's just that whole scenario is so fucking crazy. I kind of don't want to touch it.
I don't think
it's
we're gonna
kinda-
I don't
I
want to
think
make
it's-
fun of
I
the
think it's
person.
fair
I just
to-
want to talk about how absolutely nuts this whole situation is.
I guess
It's like that one Kickstarter that got canceled because the lady was told by the Sun to stop. So
Let's talk about this now. Let's get it out of the way. I
All
found
right,
the quote, but let's.
I'll get through the news.
yeah, let's get through the news.
Okay, so I have a statement from Naughty Dog. Earlier this week, we had to confirm this news. She will be missed. We feel it necessary to clear up a very important point that was unprofessionally misreported when the story broke. Bruce Straley and Neil Druckmann, the Last of Us heads, were not involved in what transpired. It was very upsetting to us that dozens of stories were run linking back to the same hurtful accusations in the original report. As co-presidents of Naughty Dog, we are responsible for all studio affairs. Normally we wouldn't respond to rumors and speculation, but the personal reputation of 2 of our employees is being damaged, so we need to set the record straight. There is nothing left to be said on this subject. But they still didn't say anything official about it, which still has me curious.
Oh boy, yeah, that sounds.
I hope she
messy.
didn't go crazy because she's brilliant. If she wrote all the Uncharted stuff and directed
She
it.
posted a tweet that seemed like she was just I'm glad that people are behind me, and I'm gonna try my best to look past this and move on. So it doesn't seem like there was anything wrong with her. It just seems like there was some sort of shake up with the company.
Okay, John, please mark down at 1 hour 90 seconds or 9 seconds. 1 hour 20 seconds. I bumped into my desk really bad. Please mark that down.
I'm just gonna listen to this whole fucking thing.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
I have
go
to
for
do
it.
for every single episode.
I'm not looking forward to hearing my dumbass voice. That's why I'm not talking too much.
Waka waka.
Well, that's a competition, isn't it? So, yeah, I'm sure wherever she ends up, she'll do a good job there, 'cause she's
Of course.
brilliant.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
We all wish her the best of luck, I suppose.
Of course.
I just wonder what happened. I wish we would get a clear...
It's difficult
it's so
in the game
suspect.
industry. Yeah, it's
so
difficult to hear this kind of
suspect
stuff.
to hear this kind of thing and get no definite reason. Like, people are like even the company's just like, we don't want people being mean to our two guys, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, that's weird. I'm sure she'll get picked up by somebody good, though.
Yeah.
Cross your fingers, maybe she'll get picked up by Valve or something, and she'll get to work on Half-Life 3.
So there is a Last of Us movie officially in development now.
Neat.
Woohoo.
That game was already a movie.
Yeah, supposedly, the game's creative director is going to write the script, Neil Druckmann.
Okay, that's good.
And Sam Raimi is producing it, of course.
That's very good. Okay.
I still think this is a
So
bad
this could
idea.
This could turn out very well. No,
yeah, I don't think it's going to be a bad movie.
No, I just
think
don't
it's
want it to
gonna
happen because it's completely unnecessary.
It is.
It is completely unnecessary, but it will be. I think it will make for
It
a
will
good
at least
movie,
be
and I think
competent.
it will be. It will be competent. It will make for a good movie, and I think it will be fun to watch. I think because The Last of Us, for me personally, I really like the story. I really like the visuals. I really like the setting. I don't like the gameplay. So I guess this movie's for me. For someone that just doesn't want to play the game.
Yeah, I've heard that.
There you go. Like, I think that if any video game gets adapted to be a movie for the sake of people that don't play video games or just don't want to play the game, The Last of Us is definitely a really, really good example of that. Like, oh yeah, The Last of Us, I heard that won a bunch of awards. Now it's a movie, go see it. There you go.
Watch Dogs, the new release date was finally dropped. It's coming out May 27th on everything except for the Wii U. But the Wii U version is supposedly still in development. They're claiming that it's still going to come out sometime this year.
Sometime this year?
It says a 2014 ship date for the Wii U version is a possibility, so...
What the
don't
And
cross
when
your
that
fingers,
finally
everybody.
comes out, when that game finally comes out on the Wii U, and it'll sell like 5 copies, and Ubisoft will go, what happened? We don't know. We don't know. Maybe it's just because Wii U owners don't want games like this. Well, we're not going to develop for the Wii U anymore. And then, like, what do they expect?
Yeah, I know.
They don't put out their games for like an extra 3 months, and by the time because nobody just owns a Wii U. Like, I own a Wii U because I thought, oh, maybe I'll get, like, the occasional really unique exclusive. That hasn't happened yet. So far, all of the exclusives for the Wii U have just been platformers that don't use the bottom screen. And it's like, even though I own a PC, I was considering getting the Wii U version of Watch Dogs because Ubisoft promised that they were going to do something interesting with the tablet. But I want to play that game. I'm not gonna wait like a year to play it on the Wii U.
Yeah, there's probably going to be, like, tablet integration at some point in that game. So just fucking port that over to the Wii U version. Like, I mean, it's work, but it's not gonna, okay.
It's like by the
maybe
time Watch Dogs comes out, I'll be able to use my Vita as a Wii U tablet.
Exactly. Like, I swear, if there is Vita integration with that game, I'm going to take the largest possible shit.
If it ships with Vita integration, you may take the largest possible shit ever. If the Vita integration does everything that a Wii U tablet could do, you are authorized to shit, my good man.
I will be so pissed, because
Buckle in and get ready to flap your ass cheeks, because you are ready to just blast one big one out. That is just awful.
I will be mad upset. I'm gonna have to fight someone.
What is wrong with people developing for the Wii U? It's like it's
a self-fulfilling prophecy. They fucked up.
It's a cycle. It's a catch-22 is what it is. People don't develop for the Wii U.
They fucked up the launch. And because they fucked up the launch,
Wii U. Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's never gonna mean anything. Well, let's just abandon it because the Xbox One and PS4 are coming out. And then for just the PS4 and Xbox One sold like crazy. It's because everyone's like, well, Sony and Microsoft, they're the consoles we already had, so they gotta be great, you know? It's this crazy self-fulfilling prophecy bullshit.
It's a catch-22 with the Wii U, is because nobody bought it because it didn't have any games, and nobody's making games for it because nobody bought it.
Yeah.
And then, like, even if they're a company like Ubisoft, which is kind of okay at supporting the Wii U, they're gonna delay the Wii U version, and they're gonna keep delaying it, and keep delaying it, and keep delaying it, and then the Wii U version of of Watch Dogs will come out in, like, fucking November or something,
Yeah.
and then nobody will buy it.
If at all.
Nobody will buy it, if at all. Like a handful of people will buy it. And then they'll be sitting down and they'll be like, why did we even make the Wii U version? Why didn't we even put it out? And it's like, the answer to your question is that everybody that owns a Wii U already owns another version, like another thing to play it on. Like, they have a PC. They have a PlayStation.
Yeah.
People buy Nintendo consoles as accessories.
There are 5 separate consoles that will run Watch Dogs when it comes out, and nobody's going to wait that long to buy it for the Wii U. You have to do something friggin' insane with that tablet, and you're not, because you're just going to do what already worked on the Vita, or with Surface, or whatever the fuck, Smart Glass.
Like, I own exactly 0 current gen consoles, barring the Wii U. I don't know if that counts. Technically it counts. Okay. So, my one current gen console is the Wii U. And I still have 3 separate options to play that game. I could play it on my 360, which I still have. I could play it on my PS3, and I could play it on my PC. And I was thinking of getting the Wii U version for the stuff that was on the tablet.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I still want to play that game, but I'm not going to wait that long because I want to play the game.
Yeah.
Like, people that want to play Watch Dogs aren't gonna wait to play it on the Wii U. And then they're gonna release the game, and it's not gonna sell, and they're gonna wonder why. Everybody's gonna sit down at a round table, and they're gonna say, why didn't anybody buy it? And the conclusion that they're gonna come to is, it's not our fault. It's someone else's. It is the Nintendo's fault for making a bad console that nobody bought. No, fuckers. It's your fault for not fucking putting out the game. I would buy it for Wii U day one if it came out as all of the different platforms, taking into account the fact that I own a gaming PC. I would buy it for the Wii U if I could.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Yeah.
Insane. Absolutely preposterous.
Next bit of news. We're gonna make it a bit serious here, real quick. Okay, I want to make sure that I get the... Okay, is he an indie developer or a writer?
He's worked a lot with indies, and he's done a lot of writing, too. Basically just
Okay. All right. Brandon Boyer was treated for cancer recently, and got incredibly screwed by his insurance.
He got reamed up the ass. Like, it's fucking disgusting.
$110,000 worth of getting fucked over. And he has I'm trying to make sure that I got the name of the site that he's using correct.
It's GoFundMe.
He's using a GoFundMe, and it's breezing through. People are giving him money. He's at about $70,000, but he's got to get to $110,000, and it's looking like it might be good to go over that, because he says that he might need more funds as it goes on for treatment. So it would be cool if Choo Choo listeners donate a little bit of money. It's GoFundMe.com/Brandon with 3 N's at the end. So go take a look at that. Mike wrote up an article on the site if you want to make sure that all the information's there.
My favorite part of that fucking story is when they send him a goddamn dark chocolate bar.
This is like, we're sorry we're charging you $110,000 for fine print that we fucked up.
That's insane.
Man, that fucking sucks. That's just really shitty all the way around.
It's really shitty, yeah.
Goddamn. Well, we're gonna do what we can to help out.
Of course.
Like, I don't think any of us are in, like, a super great position to donate right now, but the campaign's gonna be running for a while. So, we'll have opportunities very soon.
Just us bringing attention to it is, that's something that
it's
I
important.
feel like is important, you know?
Yeah. I totally agree.
Yeah, just Chooch fans go donate.
There's something on the site about it. Easy link, you know.
Also, there's a new Humble Bundle going on right now.
Yeah, if you want to donate that way, it's for Devolver Digital. You can get some movies, you can get some games. Devolver Digital's a great company, and then you can just like donate that way. If you're feeling a little light in the wallet, but you want some games or something.
Drop 10 smackers and you get a copy of Mark Echo's Getting Up Contents Under Pressure if you're crazy, but...
Is that... I hear that game's supposed to be good.
It's a game about spray painting and brand recognition that for a brand that like doesn't exist anymore, so...
Dude, I hear it's good. I want to play it. I want to see if it's good.
Alright, then drop that tenner and tell us about it next week. There you go.
Well, actually, no, not next week. Speaking of getting fucked up the ass, I have to buy a lot of things for this site.
Oh.
Not like $110,000 worth, but
yeah.
I'm gonna be busy.
Alright,
yeah.
Good luck with that, Mike. Next bit of news. Dark Souls 2 is coming out on PC and Steam April 25th with an enhanced frame rate option.
Wow, that is expected.
The PC port will have higher res textures than the PS3 and Xbox 360 counterparts, the enhanced frame rate option, and then controller and mouse and keyboard support.
It'll be interesting to see how mouse and keyboard support works for a game like Dark Souls.
They're claiming that they're trying their best to make Dark Souls 2 work wonderfully with the mouse and keyboard. So
I am excited because with how the controls for the original work, I genuinely can't imagine using a keyboard and mouse for it. So let's hope and see if it works.
Microsoft's going to reveal DirectX 12 at GDC, which is most likely them prepping for a Windows 9 reveal.
Oh, God.
God bless you. Anyway.
Oh, wait, Mike sneezed.
Yeah, no,
Mike.
no, I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Your balls.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
No, I'm actually...
Mike's balls.
This is not a joke. Fuck. Oh. God damn it.
Mike, I'm trying really hard not to laugh.
It's funny. It's okay. It's funny.
Alright, I gotta make sure not to edit that out, cause... poor Mike.
Old man gets hit with a football.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so GDC is March.
Why don't doctors know what's wrong with me?
Because you're a freak. Anyway. Yeah, DirectX 12, you said?
Yeah, 12.
I think, doesn't 7 only support up to 10? Or no, 7 does 11, I think.
Yeah.
So, still not gonna change from 7. Not gonna happen. At all. Ever. Not using 8. Not using 8, not using any kind of 9.
Mm-hmm.
Mike hurt his balls.
Rip in peace,
there's
my
going
balls.
to be a Yoshi 3DS coming out March 14th.
Wow, that game is still bad.
You haven't even played it.
I don't think yet.
Shut the fuck up.
Have you seen the trailers for it? That game visually makes me want to vomit, and that already makes it a bad game. That game looks terrible.
Well,
who knows? The game could be just as good as the original Yoshi's Island. I highly doubt it because nothing will ever be that good. But the visuals of that game stink.
Well, you don't even have to worry about that because this 3DS XL doesn't even come with a game.
That's wonderful. So instead of like getting the game with a terrible looking 3DS with Yoshi on it because Yoshi is terrible, you can just buy a 3DS with Yoshi on it and be a loser.
I think this 3DS looks fine. I'm not saying that game looks fine.
I'm saying that game looks fine.
I think the game looks like it'll play fine, but I do agree that the graphics look muddy.
Straight up, Yoshi's Island, even though I hate Yoshi, Yoshi's Island is one of my favorite games. So that game, not happy with it. I'm not happy with the way that game looks. I'm not happy with the way that the game looks like it plays. That game does not make me happy. I'm not gonna buy it.
Alright, well,
and I'm definitely not gonna get a Yoshi XL with Yoshi on the back of it. Fuck Yoshi, he's dumb.
I think it's cute looking.
Where's Wario? Where's my Wario 3DS?
I would buy a Wario 3DS.
I identify with Wario. I look like Wario.
I'd buy a Waluigi 3DS.
I don't look like Yoshi.
That
How
can
am I
be
supposed
arranged.
to identify with a character that I don't look like?
Representation is important, see? Nintendo, you get...
Fuck Yoshis. Yoshis don't deserve representation.
Fuck all dinosaurs? Are you racist to dinosaurs now, Steven?
Yoshi is not a dinosaur. Yoshi is an insult to dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are kick-ass. Yoshi is not a dinosaur.
The views of Stephen Epps do not represent the views of Video Game Choo Choo as a company.
That's what I'm
Yes,
saying,
they
because
are.
I think Yoshi's
This is
fine.
in the fucking mission statement that Yoshi's dumb.
I don't agree. Yoshi's cool.
Yeah, like, right
like
next to
Yoshi.
we don't make jokes about marginalized groups, just Yoshi is dumb.
Yoshi's fucking fine.
Yoshi, okay, if you like Yoshi and you have grown up to the point where, like, Barney the Dinosaur is no longer intended for you to be watching it, there's something, you're just not right.
Steven,
You're,
Get-
like,
wrong.
alienating everyone. And I don't even
get-
dislike Yoshi.
You know what, I'm alienating everybody that likes Yoshi.
yeah, get bent, Steven. I think Yoshi's great.
Yoshi is awful.
Yoshi's perfectly fine. I think it's perfectly fair for you to dislike Yoshi, but I think that the way that you're presenting it is harmful, and it's not what I'm going to be putting up on VideoGameChooChoo.com. I'm not comfortable with you spouting these kinds of hateful words in my web zone that we are sharing. This is a loving web zone.
John Machonsky, bite me. Yoshi's dumb. Yoshi is dumb, he makes dumb noises. I don't like the noises that Yoshi makes.
Yoshi's noises are adorable.
You know whose noises are adorable? Wario.
I
Wario's
agree.
noises are adorable.
I agree, but Yoshi is also adorable. You need to just open your heart a little bit.
I'll open my heart to Yoshi when I'm dead.
Well, good. You can arrange that.
Yeah, we were talking about,
Kill
like,
me over
murders at
Yoshi. Is that what's gonna
E3.
happen? Are you gonna have me assassinated because I don't like Yoshi?
No,
Is
no,
this what's
Yoshi.
gonna happen? Is this what's gonna happen? Is that I'm gonna be at E3 covering E3
Yoshi's
and someone's
Yoshi's gonna hear this fucking podcast, and he's gonna come and he's gonna turn you into an egg, and he's just gonna throw you off a cliff. That's what's gonna happen.
So you're gonna say that I'm gonna be like walking around E3, and then someone's gonna like yell from the crowd, "Fucker doesn't like Yoshi,"
Steven.
and I'm gonna get hit in the face with a Molotov cocktail painted to look like an egg, and I'm just
Yeah,
gonna catch on
Steven.
fire
That's
and
what's
die
gonna
right
happen.
there.
I would
This
rather
is the kind of
die
people that
than,
like
have
Yoshi.
you be the
This
person
is
to
the
send
kind of people
E3.
that like Yoshi. Well, you know what? You know what? Say that you don't like Yoshi, and people that like Yoshi will fucking murder you, because that's the kind of people that they are. People that like Yoshi are irrational, they're murderous, they're violent, and they don't deserve anything.
It's cause this is uncalled for. It's fucked up.
Because you know you're right. You know you're right. You don't want to prove to me that all people that like Yoshi are inherently violent.
Yoshi is love.
Yoshi is not love.
Yoshi is beautiful.
Yoshi is not beautiful.
Is this the thing that tears us apart? Yoshi?
Yoshi. Yoshi the dinosaur. You only like Yoshi because Yoshi think Luigi mama.
Yoshi, no Luigi Mama. Mama
Is that it?
Luigi.
Is this what it comes down to? Is
Listen
memes?
to me.
Mario memes. Mario memes not even about Yoshi, only tangentially related to Yoshi. You know what? You know what?
Mario
It's
memes
fine.
that John created.
I did
Mama
not make up
Luigi?
Mama Luigi. I wish
John
I
did
did.
not make up Mama Luigi.
If I made up Mama Luigi, I think my life would be a lot brighter. But I did not. Like, Mama Luigi's presence makes my life brighter. But if I was the one who crafted that myth, I feel
It's gonna be
I-
like this kind of weird retroactive thing where John actually did create Mama Luigi via time machine.
I don't think so, because the guy who actually wrote that episode is like a wife beater.
No, he's you. Oh, well,
No.
no, then.
And
No.
it's not me. That's what I'm saying. Like, I
That's
think
the effects of the time travel.
That'd be fucked up. Would I make
So,
that?
basically what
would
you're
I make
saying-
that sacrifice? Would I become a shitty person in order to bring Mama Luigi into this world and bring smiles to millions?
No.
So basically,
I don't think that's a good trade-off.
I don't think that's a good trade-off.
So basically, what we're saying is that the man that created the mother of Luigi, or the mother of Yoshi, Yoshi's mother, is in fact a wife beater, and therefore, Yoshi is inherently bad. Yoshi is
No, because what happened was when Mama Luigi was created, Mama Luigi's essence flowed through that man, Phil Harnage, and he wrote down. It was like, you know how the Bible was written by like God,
Yes,
billowing
sure, why not?
power. Sure.
Hold on, let me go get my fedora so we can talk about this seriously.
Oh my god, no. Mama Luigi rose down and then a magical wheeze echoed through the heavens. And then the episode Mama Luigi was written by Phil Harnage, like through the, like, scribed at
So you're saying that Phil Harnage is a prophet? The prophet of Mama Luigi?
Yes, and he wasn't a good man. But Mama Luigi used...
And Yoshi is not a good dinosaur. End of story, end of discussion. Yoshi sucks. Yoshi sucks.
Mama Luigi is still extremely powerful, and I will not hear anything against
I'm not shit-talking Mama Luigi.
Okay.
I'll shit-talk
But I am
Mama Luigi.
shit-talking Yoshi. Don't you dare.
Don't you fucking dare, Mike!
I'll shit-talk Mama
We
Luigi.
can shit...
Mama Luigi gave us our happiness and our...
Mama Luigi didn't give me shit.
What the fuck is
Mama
wrong with
Luigi
you then?
invented football.
Yeah.
I
It's
hate
even official
football.
size.
It's even official size, Mike!
Fuck football.
I chiseled it.
He chiseled it.
with my own two hands,
He
Mario.
chiseled it. And look, Mama Luigi went through so much. He was made fun of by Mario. Like when Mario heard that Mama Luigi was a mama, Mario laughed. He said, "Mama Luigi," and Mama Luigi
is
had to
Mario
go through
like
that.
the Judas of this religion?
No,
Yes.
because eventually Mama Luigi.
Mario even contradicted Luigi in the creation of football. He said, "It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make
That's
it."
true. He's claimed that Mama Luigi didn't create football, but he actually did. Because it was a football. He chiseled it.
Mario is the Flareon of this religion.
It's true. Twitch plays Pokemon is like some sort of fucked up, twisted
Okay,
version.
the first season of Twitch Plays Pokemon, I guess you could call it, was funny because of all the inside jokes. The second part of it, where shit started springing up instantly about there being a new lord and all that stuff, it's like, no, it's not funny anymore.
Exactly.
You're forcing it. You're not letting it happen.
I'm just
Like,
saying,
the
like,
Helix Fossil, the religion of the Helix Fossil happened because when people would press start, it would, and the Helix Fossil was like at the top of the inventory, so that would be like the first thing that would go to. If people were mashing start and A at the same time, it would just go to the Helix Fossil. And that would be the joke. That was the joke, is that they would always consult the Helix Fossil.
I wasn't saying anything about the quality of that humor funny.
It's just that there was a reason for it. There's a reason that the joke sprang up. And then season 2 of Twitch Plays Pokemon, it's just like, well, we gotta have a no Messiah.
Yeah.
We gotta give all the stars, all the characters have to have a title now.
And I'm
They
just saying,
all have to have a funny.
They should just welcome Mama Luigi into their heart, and that's all they gotta do.
Fuck Yoshi. If you play as Yoshi in Mario Kart, you're the worst.
I don't do that.
Good. You know who's acceptable? An acceptable choice in Mario Kart. Wario, Dry Bones, maybe Shy Guy.
Yeah, I play as Dry Bones.
I am quietly tolerant of Shy Guy because I know somebody that really likes Shy Guy.
I play as Dry Bones.
I personally do not approve of the Shy Guy agenda, but I do quietly tolerate them. I keep my mouth shut.
I like Dry Bones.
Dry
I'll play
Bones?
as I play as Dry Bones. I'll play as Boo if I have to. Sometimes Toad if nothing else is applicable.
I'm so sorry. I would die before I pick Toad.
Like, if there's no other good character, like, if we're talking, like, Mario Kart...
If there is no other good character and your choices are Toad or somebody else, you better fucking pick, like, the Wiggle Worm or whatever the fuck that guy is.
I don't want to fucking look at the Wiggle Worm. What are you talking... The Wiggler? Are you kidding me? Wiggler?
Fucking that over Toad, yeah.
God.
Toad is the worst.
God,
Toad is almost as
that.
bad as Yoshi.
No, I'd rather play as me.
Toad is boring.
Rather play
Toadette.
as me.
Fucking pick Toadette. Toadette is at least cute.
Toadette is pretty cute. And then, in Mario Kart Double Dash, Toadsworth was unlocked.
Toadsworth is good too.
Toadsworth is pretty good. And I think Petey Piranha was in that game too.
Fucking plays like Baby Mario. Pick anybody other than fucking Toad.
I mean, I don't want to touch Daisy though, because you just, oh god, I don't want to...
Hey, take it easy. Daisy's okay. Peach is better, but Daisy's okay.
I'm just gonna have to hear Hi, I'm Daisy over and over again.
Hey.
I'm talking about Double Dash here right now. She's fine in other games.
Hey.
Double Dash. Hi, I'm Daisy! Alright, relax, please. Please, princess. Please. We know who
Fuck
you
Yoshi. Fuck Yoshi. I'm willing to bet money that Yoshi is responsible for Peach being, or for Daisy being so terrible in that game. It's fact. It's real. It's real, Mario! The Mushroom Kingdom is real!
Guys, there's gonna be a new Shaq Fu.
There is gonna be a new Shaq
Man,
Fu.
did you guys stop
Remember-
talking about whatever it is the fuck you were talking about? Finally?
Yeah.
Thank
No.
God.
Guys, there's gonna be a new
Oh,
Shaq
thank
Fu.
It's not gonna be a fighting game.
Remember,
it's gonna be a beat 'em up.
remember
That's
like a
already
couple,
disappointing.
remember a couple weeks ago I said that Shaq said that there was gonna be a new Shaq Fu when everyone was like, that's not gonna happen. Well, it actually is. It's not a fighting
And-
game, like Steven just said. It is
Beat
a
'em up.
beat 'em up. Where you play
That's
a Shaq.
disappointing. No Shaq Fu at Evo. Sorry.
I mean, it might still show up in like a hotel room. Like every single game possible shows up in a hotel room somewhere. At Evo.
It's not gonna be at Evo.
Not gonna be at Evo.
At all. At all.
Is it,
Nobody's
you think
gonna
it's
play
just
it
gonna
at
be
Evo.
banned?
It's gonna be banned. They're gonna ban it.
Alright.
I do enjoy that the tagline of the Shaq Fu Indiegogo is, "We won't foo it up this time."
It's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
It says that, the developers that are making it are Big D's Productions. They are a group of individuals who worked on Halo, Street Fighter, Final Fantasy, Alan Wake, Spec Ops The Line, Battlefield, Killzone, Max Payne, and Duke Nukem.
That means they are at very least experienced.
Yeah. They have made video games.
They have made video games in the past. Video games whose names you might recognize.
You can,
But,
What
In
did
this
they do on
Indiegogo-
them? Probably not a goddamn thing.
if, in this
focus
Indiegogo-
testing.
In this Indiegogo,
Like-
you can drop 500 smackers and Shaq will follow you on Instagram.
If you drop, how much was it? 30K? 20K? He'll take you to dinner.
$25,000 you get dinner with him. $35,000 you get to go to TNT Studios and you meet Shaq, watch this taping of an NBA game on TNT, and then have lunch with Shaq at the studio.
I mean, for half of that, like for a quarter of that, for hell, probably like $10 or $20, you could probably just go to the same restaurant as Shaq and pull up a chair. Just like go to the town that Shaq is in and just like go to like a fucking, like, I don't know, what do they have? Like, what's Moe's called there? Fucking Chipotle? Go find a Chipotle where Shaq is at. Just pull up a chair and say, "Hey Shaq, how you doing?" "My name's Shaq. What are you doing at my table?"
I backed your game. Oh, okay.
"Back my game? Oh, that's okay. You excited for Shaq Fu?" "I'm excited. My name's Shaq."
You could drop
I
$25
hear they're not
and you
gonna
get
fool it up.
DLC forever.
They're not gonna food up this time. My name's Shaq. Shaq is like a Pokemon. He can't help but say his name. Shaq.
Shaq.
Shaq act Shaq. Shaq.
Shaq Attack.
Big Shaq attack. Gotta go to McDonald's, get me a Big Shaq.
Batman
Shaq
Arkham
Donald's.
Knight is the supposed final Arkham game that Rocksteady's going to be making. It's coming out on PS4, Xbox One, and PC sometime this year.
Hope they don't foo it up.
I hope they don't fool it up because
They probably will.
yeah, I'm not super excited because they said that one of the main focuses is the Batmobile. So focusing on a car.
Cause that was what made the original one so much fun.
Yeah.
That's what made Arkham Asylum so much fun. That was the fun part of that one.
Yeah.
Was getting around town really fast. No. The fun part of Arkham was the stealth. And that seems to be the thing that they're drifting away from. And they're just wondering, why are my games not getting reviewed as well?
Yeah.
Well, it's because, like, they're
The
not...
score keeps getting lower and lower, but we keep adding more and more action. There's so much more action than the first one. What's going wrong? Like, it's so baffling.
It was more like the problem with Arkham City. I haven't played Origins, but the problem with Arkham City was less. Like, they still had a pretty good stealth aspect to City, and there was still they still had the free flow combat and all that good stuff. It was just they made the area too
the
large.
city was too big. Yeah,
Exactly.
that was the problem.
Like, the
There's
reason
nothing to do in it.
The reason why Asylum was so great was because of how concise it was, and you had to
Yeah,
go
like-
from destination to destination, and there was little things that made it feel like
Exactly,
it was a
like-
living island.
With Arkham City, it's just like you have all of the same, like, kind of levels that Arkham Asylum did. It's just that they're several miles apart from each other.
Yeah.
and like getting there is just Spider-Man swinging.
All right, I gotta fly all the way over here. All right.
Instead of just like taking what feels like a natural route through a building.
Yeah, go through a building, fight a small group of
building.
dudes, make it feel alive. You know.
Like, why would you make that game open world? It's like, you know why people buy open world games is to like fuck around and like grab onto cars and fly planes and stuff. And in Batman Arkham City, it's just like, there's no point to that being an open world. There's no point to it being a sandbox because there's no sandbox stuff to do.
And also throughout the entire game, you have just people saying, you need to hurry the fuck up. Because they're gonna destroy everything.
It's like, the Batman series is just like the perfect example of the weird, bizarre, completely incomprehensible disconnect between game developers and the consumers.
Yeah.
Like, how can they work on this for such a long time and look at this and think, this is what people are asking for, when what people are asking for is plentiful. Like, there is no sheltering, there's no disconnect between the developers. There doesn't have to be. Because all you have to do, like, is just sit down and say, what's wrong with Arkham City? Punch that into Google, you'll find forum topics just saying, what's wrong with Arkham City? It's too long. There's too much open world shit. The open world doesn't do anything. It doesn't serve any purpose. The internet will provide you a list of what it doesn't like and what you're doing wrong. Now, how are your balls, Mike?
Not as bad as before, but they're not good.
Anyway.
I mean, I was about to say, before I sneezed and hurt myself, that, reading forum topics is generally terrible because forums are literally awful, but just read some reviews, maybe. Find some reviews that were bad, and like, this is what they didn't like, maybe we'll fix it.
There is no reason for you to make a bad game in a series when your first game was good and then you make a bad sequel. There's no reason for your threequel to be as bad as the second one. Because people will readily tell you.
You can't really blame them about Origins because it wasn't them.
And I have to imagine that game was in development during Arkham City.
Yeah. I think that's fair to say. But, I mean, like, even when Arkham Knight, is it called? Yeah. Is coming out, you can already tell that they're continuing in the wrong direction. They are driving the Batmobile in the wrong direction.
Yeah. This game is supposed to be coming out the 14th of October. And if you pre-order it at GameStop, you get to play as Harley Quinn for 4 challenge maps, like how you used to play as the Joker in the old games.
Why would I want that?
The players. Don't you want to play as Harley Quinn, the best Batman villainess ever?
No.
Did you know that she gets naked and tries to kill herself? It's a thing.
Yeah, I remember that. That was disgusting.
Yeah, that's hot. That's what we like as consumers. Well, that's what the investors tell people that we like. I really like it. I really like it when really sexy women try to kill themselves. That's hot. That gives me a boner.
Of course.
That gives my big manly boner a little twinkle in my eye for boners.
Man, you guys, as a male, ages 18 to 24, there's nothing I enjoy more.
Speaking as a man, providing the valuable, rare opinion that is the man opinion. The man opinion, if you will. Oh yes, by the way, my username is ThatManGamer.
Sure. The
angry man who is white and a man and plays video games.
The most marginalized group in this industry.
Of course.
You can never hear what we have to say.
I would personally like to see more white men as protagonists in
Representation
games.
is important.
Who the fuck wants to see anyone different? I want every character to be a white guy unless they're a white lady coming on down to lay some smooches on that white guy. Oh man, I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear
her name. I don't want to hear nothing. I just want to hear them smooches happening.
That's it.
Speaking of this disgusting topic, I got thinking about this. I was playing Revengeance a couple of days ago.
Okay.
And I refought Mistral, and there was one part where they mentioned that Raiden was Liberian but white as snow, and that just kind of made me realize Raiden's an African American.
Yeah!
Raiden is quite literally an African-American protagonist in a video game.
It's fucked up.
Raiden's African-American, people. He is.
That's great.
That actually, okay, that's not funny though, because there was actually a guy that went to my school back in high school who was South African and he was white, and he called himself an African American once and never stopped getting shit for it. So,
I mean, it's like technically, it's true, you know, but it's like...
He is now an American and his family is from Africa. And so is Raiden. Raiden is African American.
Alright, and then we got the final piece of news that I have, at least. Not that you guys are going to care about this, but in Ultra Street Fighter 4, you can now choose which edition of fighter you're using.
Yeah, I heard about this. Okay, so there's a lot of misinformation going around about this.
I can explain it. I can explain it. Don't worry.
Go ahead and you do
it. What it is if you're only playing in person, you can't use it online. It is in person. You can choose which version of the character you play as. So, if you have Ultra, when you choose a character, let's just say that you pick Ryu. You could play as Ryu how he was in Street Fighter 4, how he was in Super Street Fighter 4, how he was in Arcade Edition version 2012, and Ultra. So, they have the rebound.
You can pick, like, pre-patch versions of these characters, too.
Yeah.
Like
they have Vanilla Sagat, which is friggin' crazy. Like, people are going nuts, but you can't use it online. It is just one-on-one. Like, this is pretty much just a fuck
something
around
for people
mode.
to, yeah, it's fuck around stuff.
Like, there's a bunch of people being worried that, what's gonna happen during tournaments? They're just gonna use Ultra. Like, who cares? Like, don't worry about it. Like,
just turn it off.
Yeah,
they're
gonna turn it off. It's no big deal.
You think, like, somebody's gonna sneak an overpowered character, like he's gonna get all shifty-eyed and like, I'm going to play the broken version of my name.
Thousands and thousands of people are watching this, are watching these tournaments, so nobody's gonna be able to sneak anything.
Somebody's just gonna be like, hey, everybody in the Twitch chat, look behind you, right now. It's the Helix fossil, look!
I remember that joke. Oh, it wasn't there. Wait. He's kicking way too much ass to Sagat. This guy must be good. You know, like, I don't know. But yeah, so Ultra Street Fighter 4 is coming out in June on PS3 and 360. And the PC version is coming out in August. And there's some hints that something Street Fighter related might be coming to PS4 at least. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ultra came out on PS4 at some time. But yeah, you could buy it for $40 on consoles. $30 on PC, and then if you already have Street Fighter 4, you can upgrade it for $15 all around.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that kind of, the idea that we're kind of getting with the shift in the new generation, where you can just pay, like, a reduced fee and get a new version of a game.
Capcom's always been like that. I mean, they didn't really do that with, Ultimate Marvel.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Capcom's, like, been doing good business practices?
With their fighting games, like, I mean, it's always been reduced prices.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
It's always been reduced prices. Like, for every re-release of Street Fighter 4, it's just been pay $15 and get the update. And then with Ultimate Marvel, they sold that for $30. It wasn't a $60 release. They sold that for $30. And they added like 12 characters in a bunch of stages, so it's... Honestly, like, I think Capcom does really well with their fighting games. And, like, people give Capcom shit for releasing new versions of games, but, like, they put out a new BlazBlue, like, every year, and they only change a couple of things, like, and nobody gives them shit. Like, I don't...
Well, BlazBlue isn't a fighting game.
BlazBlue is a fucking clusterfuck. That's what that is. Ugh.
Yeah. You heard it here first, folks. BlazBlue is not a fighting game. It's not.
I like Persona 4 Arena, but that's just, like, kind of because it's a Persona game. Like, if that wasn't a Persona game, I would stay very far away from that. It is a messed up
Mike?
game.
Yes.
Mike, you and I together, speaking as people that do not play fighting games, you know how occasionally, like, if you're wanting to buy, like, a Japanese figure, but you're not familiar with the character, usually you'll just go with, like, a fighting game character if the toy looks good? Are you familiar with that?
Not really.
I know some other people that kind of hold that attitude towards fighting game characters. I feel like that's mainly what BlazBlue is about. Like, BlazBlue is not a very good game, but it has really good character designs, and those character designs turn into really good toys. So.
Yeah, it is one of the most difficult fighting games ever, and I just, ugh.
So, like, I know, like, I would totally buy a figure of Noel from BlazBlue, because it's a good design. but I would never play BlazBlue. And I don't give a shit about the story in BlazBlue. I tried to watch the BlazBlue anime. It was fucking awful.
Oh yeah, I heard it was really bad. I mean,
it was really not good.
Okay.
And it's not like really bad for any one reason, it just wasn't enjoyable.
No, the actual storyline in BlazBlue, it doesn't tell you if you should, it's just like, there are parts where you have to actually lose the match in order to get the right ending to a character's story.
That's dumb.
It's super dumb. It's really dumb. Like, they have stuff kind of like that in Persona 4 Arena, but you don't actually have to lose anything. You just have to replay and do different choices and get joke endings, and it's really stupid. Like, Arc System Works has really dumb storylines.
Mm-hmm. And the anime version of it was really bad.
Yeah.
Wasn't the anime version of Persona 4 also very bad?
From what I've been told, it bastardizes the original story really bad. Like, I don't know, I've just been, like, a lot of people just kind of focus on how they handle kanji in the anime. Like, in the game, the main character doesn't really react to kanji, being how he is, being, some people say gay, some people say bisexual, it's how you interpret it, but, like, Yosuke is Yosuke's Yosuke. But in the anime, the main character, or however you want to call him, he's just immediately a dick about it. And there's dickish options to talk to people in the game, but they play up him being a douche to everybody just for laughs. And they're just like, oh, ha ha ha, he's homophobic. But, like, Kanji wouldn't really be as cool with the main character if he wasn't sympathetic, Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Right.
Like, Kanji just puts up with Yosuke because he's your best friend, and then, like, eventually they become closer and Yosuke stops being such a piece of shit. But, it just, in the anime, it doesn't make any plausible sense for him to warm up to the main character if the main character's being shitty to him,
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, like, that's really all I've heard. Like, there's a bunch of other just, like, dumb shit that they do in the anime that's weird. And I don't know. I want to watch it just to, like, actually catalog what they get wrong, because I love Persona 4, and I just want to see with my own eyes how they fuck it up. That's probably something I'm gonna do sometime soon. I'll watch the Persona 4 anime, because now that I'm not working anymore, I got a lot of free time on my hands, so I'll watch bad anime and report to you guys and be like, oh, this is why this sucked, That sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, yeah, I don't know. I mean, the same people that made that anime made the Danganronpa anime, and
Was the Danganronpa anime good?
I haven't watched it, but from what I heard, it's just a straight retelling of the game. But, I mean, that production company has supposedly really low animation budgets. Like, there's some stuff, that production company is, like, the masters of that very far away camera, and then, like, oh, you can barely tell what the fuck that is from very far away. Like, it's like, oh, that's a dot that's kind of colored like Chie. That's a dot that's kind of colored like Sayaka. Like, you can't really tell. It's like Maguka kind of shit, but that's like the whole anime. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, there are.
So you're saying watch it?
I guess so. I mean, like, the writing isn't jokey like Maguka, but it's fucked up in some places. Like, I mean, just from screenshots that I've seen, but there's like other screenshots that I see of I've seen more of the Danganronpa anime than the Persona 4 anime, just from like people, because more people were actively interested in the Danganronpa anime while I was on like Tumblr, so I saw a lot more of that. And there are parts where there's close-ups of the characters are moving and it's not that bad. But there's other parts where the characters are, like, there's like a running animation and the characters are kind of just like bouncing, like it's like a stick puppet. Like
the kind of stuff that they do in Kill la Kill is a joke.
Yeah.
Because that happens a lot in Kill la Kill.
Yeah, just from what I don't know if it's people making jokes about the budget, but it just sounds like these animes have really low budgets. So,
a lot of animes have really low budgets.
I don't know, yeah.
I still think it's really funny that after Madoka made so much fucking money, they didn't fix the Maguka faces in the Blu-ray at all. At least in the first 2 episodes. In the first 2 episodes, they didn't fix the Maguka faces. I did not notice them later on, and evidently they were in there in the broadcast version, so... Good on them for fixing the Maguka faces later, and I guess good on them for keeping them in the first 2 episodes, because that's totally what they were for. I think they kind of helped to add to that illusion. Mike is just like, what the fuck are these nerds talking about?
Hey guys, you know what's bad?
My balls hurt.
What?
Zen
Your
pencils.
balls? Yes, it is.
I don't...
What does he say? It's time to fight some trolls?
Yeah, I looked into the thing he's doing now, and that guy is out of his mind.
It's literally Tails Gets Trolled right now.
Yeah.
Except not a joke.
with, like, celebrities.
Fucking Tails Gets Trolled. Hayao Miyazaki is literally building a robot to fight the troll monster with #hate written along its chest. And the #hate slime monster came from internet trolls, heads exploding and turning into slime.
It's pretty great.
It is like
Kill
la Kill meets Tails Gets Trolled.
In all honesty,
levels of ridiculousness.
In all honesty, yeah, it is. Like, I never thought that I would see something more bonkers than Tails Gets Trolled, but Zen Pencils is actually actively working on that right now.
It's like, okay, if Tails Gets Trolled was Tengen Toppa Girl Nagan, then fucking Zen Pencils is Kill la Kill right now.
I love Tails
That's
Gets
what's
Trolled,
happening.
you guys.
I love Tails.
Tails Gets Trolled.
I love Tails Gets Trolled until it got to the point where it was more obvious that it was a joke.
I don't think I ever got to that point.
It definitely gets to that point.
Well, there's the part where Spyro the Dragon is fucking Rogue the Bat and Jesse from Team Rocket at the same time. That was pretty weird.
As it gets along, there is a point where you can tell that it's not genuine, which makes it very disappointing. But still,
I want to get back to that. I want to reread that thing.
I think that my analogy of Tails Gets Trolled being Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann and fucking Zen Pencils being Kill la Kill is fairly accurate.
Yeah.
You guys really need to watch Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann if you haven't.
I watched the first episode of the dub and I liked that.
The dub was okay. I would recommend downloading the Japanese version just because the voices are performed better.
I would recommend that not being easily available on Netflix.
Download it the same way that you get Kill la Kill.
I don't even download Kill la Kill anymore, just stream it.
You are such a
Not even on Crunchyroll, though.
You are such a fucker.
Thank you.
What?
They use horrible subs, whatever, I just don't have to download anything.
Visual quality, dude!
Eh.
Why would you watch Kill la Kill at anything other than like HD?
I watch it in
see
HD.
the animation.
They have some knockoff YouTube player thing.
Okay, fine, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I highly recommend watching Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, and if you can watch the sub version, please do so. Because the dub, while it is performed enthusiastically, they do not get some of the more hot-blooded moments right, and they make one terrible translation decision that I hate them for. Where the finishing move, Gurren Lagann's finishing move is the Giga Drill Breaker, and the dub changed it to Giga Drill Break. And in the original version, the at the end of Breaker would go on and be Breaker! And it would continue towards, throughout the entire end of the move. And in the English version, it just says break and it stops. And then the rest of the move just plays out quietly. It's awful. I hate it. But yeah, watch Gurren Lagann. It's very good. If you like Kill la Kill, watch Gurren Lagann so you can get all of the jokes in Kill la Kill that are going right over your head. Because Kill la Kill
Hey, you guys.
borrows a lot of stuff from Gurren Lagann.
You guys know what's out right now?
The
The
Kill
new
la
Kill
Kill?
la Kill.
Kill la Kill's out
What
right
are we
now.
doing? John, did you make a questions post?
I did.
Good. Do we have any of those?
I hear that there's another one of those scenes with Raggio in the new episode of Kill la Kill.
Oh.
Not looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
It is, at the very
That is
least,
the
it's
thing I
very
don't like.
obvious that, though, at the very least, though, it's very obvious at this point that those scenes are not intended for you to get a boner.
Oh, no. They're just fucked up.
Those are definitely completely played, straight, and this is, a bad thing that's happening, and this person is a villain. So, it doesn't make them any less uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But at the very least, it's nice to know that nobody working on the show thinks that's hot.
Uh-huh.
So,
I'll take what I can get.
man, fuck Raggio.
Yeah, fuck Raggio.
Fuck Raggio and fuck Yui. Or, Nui. Fuck her. Fuck them both.
I would.
Okay, guys, let's do questions. Oh.
Let's hear some questions. We got any
Do you
questions?
have any questions, John?
Okay, I heard that.
I don't know what you're talking about, John.
I actually don't know what you're talking about either.
I was the only one who heard that?
What's going on?
Evidently.
Oh, God. Alright,
Whatever just happened, right over my head. What just happened?
You have to listen to the tape later.
Yeah, I'll listen to the tape later. The tape that we record the choo-choo on. The Walkman.
Steven, you fucking made this reference last week. Don't give me shit for that.
Alright,
I don't know I don't know what you said. I
mean the
hear
tape
it.
part.
I genuinely
the
heard...
tape part.
Oh.
When John said Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav.
It was an accident.
At least you own
Do we have
up
any
to it.
questions?
Yeah. It was an accident. Yes, we have 2 questions. Our first one is from an anonymous Tumblr user.
Great.
They have 2 questions.
Cool.
One, this is kind of a weird comparison, but do you think the Phantom Pain will be as good as Rising?
What?
It won't be the same kind of good as Rising, but I hope it'll be enjoyable.
Yeah, those are very different games, so it's kind of hard to compare.
Not really comparable at all.
Yeah.
In tone and content.
Yeah. And then question 2. If Keith Sutherland, who replaced David Hayter as the voice of Snake, was going to be replaced again by anyone other than David Hayter, who would you want it to be?
John Machonsky.
Hi,
John
guys!
Machonsky.
Hi!
Kept you waiting, huh?
I'm Punished
Kept
Snake.
you waiting, huh?
Kept you waiting, huh? Hey!
Give me your... Okay, John, give me your best genuine Snake voice.
Okay, give me a second. I've been sick, so it's a little tough.
That's okay, I don't have to edit this.
That should make your voice more gravelly.
You guys are gonna laugh.
Yeah,
Of course we
probably.
are.
Because the worst part, let me just cover this real quick before I do it.
Alright.
I was gonna say, the worst part about me doing voices is 90% of the time they sound great in my head. Like when I vocalize.
That's anybody,
Yeah.
though, dude.
Yeah.
That's
No, I have that
Alright.
issue.
No, that's literally, you sound different in your own head than you do in real life.
Yeah.
That's just how voices work.
Yeah, it's so frustrating, but okay, kept you waiting, huh? I don't know. That's all I could do. That's as good as I could do. I don't know.
Snake, you sound very different, Snake.
Snake.
Do you like my sunglasses?
My sunglasses.
The funny thing is that, like, my Liquid Snake voice is also my hipster and my brony voice. So it's like, did you know that Fluttershy is the best pony? Like, any...
In the Middle East, we don't put up with Fluttershy. We love Rainbow Dash.
Have you guys heard about Bitcoin?
I invested as much as I could into Bitcoin, and it'll pay off eventually.
Alright.
Do you like my fedora, Snake?
Just imagining Liquid, like, taking off the sunglasses and putting on a fedora, just, ha!
In this moment, Snake, I am euphoric. Not because of any false god, but because of my own intellect.
So why is, like, euphoric a word those motherfuckers like?
It's not a word that they like, it's a word used to ridicule them. And it comes from, like, an actual quote from Our Atheism on Reddit. Like, someone actually posted, like, this really long and, like, long-winded speech. Like, I am euphoric because I am operating on my own intelligence, and it was just so stupid and ridiculous that it kind of became synonymous with that whole, like, fat white dude wearing a fedora and acting all sexist and stuff.
No, like, I'm looking at a Fedora page right now, and they're using euphoric all the fucking time for describing.
Are you sure that that's a genuine fedora page? Because it is, at this point, almost impossible to tell the difference.
I mean, yes, that is an issue, but this looks real.
Like, at this point, whenever I see something that is fedora related, I instantly assume that it's something that someone made up. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is like, someone just went on the internet and found a picture of a fat guy in a fedora and was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put this fake quote on it.
Remember
I
when someone did
automatically
that to
assumed
Ryan
that.
Davis?
That was the
Remember
I
that?
saw that, and I remember someone did that to a picture of, fuck, I can't remember the guy's name, but he does these YouTube videos. He's a
Boogie?
Boogie, that's him, that's right. Someone did that to a picture of Boogie with a bunch of pictures of 7-Up. Or like Mountain Dew or something, and like people were getting like really upset about that because he's really a nice guy.
Yeah, he's really awesome.
And I don't mean like a nice guy. I mean, like,
he's really cool.
He's a really cool guy. But yeah, at this point I automatically assume that every single one of those that I see is fake until proven differently.
That's fair.
Alright, and our last question for the evening is from Tumblr user Shulis.
Thanks.
And they asked, worst injury/illness you've ever had?
Well, I mean, you've heard my worst injury twice in this podcast already. No.
I'd say that's fair, yeah.
I'm trying to think. Like, I've been really fucked up with some illnesses before, and, I don't know, man. It's hard. It is hard to beat having your balls feel like they're being squeezed every time you sneeze. I feel like that's.
I have to say that is a very fair thing to. I think that takes the cake. Yeah. As far as like illnesses, I got pneumonia once when I was a kid. I don't remember it at all. I have asthma, or have been diagnosed with asthma, so I guess I need glasses to see. I once fell down on a sidewalk and tore off all the skin on my right arm.
Ah! Oh, man. Goddamn.
I once had to get surgery on my butthole because I was pooping blood. So enjoy that.
Thank you.
That's it. I already talked about the butthole blood story,
yeah,
with the surgery in the butt. Yeah, I talked about
No, but
that
not on the
already,
show.
So that's not... No, it was on the show.
No,
it was the last episode.
Steven, I edit these fucking things and then you don't listen to them.
You edited out the story about me getting
during
surgery?
The pre-show.
Oh, well.
Now you know.
There you go, listeners. Now you know that I once had surgery on my butthole.
I don't remember.
What a fun day.
Did I tell the story about my nose?
No.
I guess not, no. Did you get a botched nose job?
Kinda.
Oh, I was just kidding.
No, okay, what happened was, I was really little, like 2 or 3, and I was riding my tricycle around outside. Might have been younger, I don't know, I was really little. But I was riding my tricycle or bicycle around outside, and I flipped over, like I hit a rock and I flipped over, and I skid my entire face across the road.
Oh!
And...
Oh.
Jeez.
Okay, and...
That's
my
awful.
nose went it's hard to like explain it, but it was like,
I don't want to hear it.
okay, it just kind of like went straight up, like just like
God,
and it was hanging on by a thread.
Oh,
so my mom, instead of taking me to the hospital, took me inside and just taped it down.
Oh, god damn!
And she taped it and she put some glue on it. And
what the fuck,
but listen, it worked perfectly fine. I have a little indent on my nose that you can't actually like really see. Like if you, like,
hey John, you got a dent on your nose. What's that from? Oh, my nose once fell off, but don't worry, my mom glued it back on.
Yeah, no, like
she got some duct tape and some crazy glue.
John, I'm looking at your nose right now. I'm looking at pictures of you because I got like. I can't stop thinking about your fucking nose every time I see you now.
Yeah, like...
every time I see your face and one of your little humps, I'll think, that nose wasn't always there.
Yeah, like...
There was a period of time where that nose was not on that face.
Yeah, there's the littlest little, like, indent that you can't really see, but, like, if you actually, like, touch the tip of my nose, you would feel it.
We, for real, need to put some kind of, like, trigger warning on this episode.
That is pretty fucked
That is
up,
gnarly.
Put like a siren in front of this segment, cause that's fucking gross.
But also, sometimes, I swear to God, sometimes if it gets really, really rainy out, and this happens in Florida quite often.
Oh no.
You get the sniffles and you sneeze your nose off.
No,
Will it fall off?
No, every once in a while, I swear to God, I'll smell glue. Like, I think there's still some, like, in my nose.
This is like remnant crazy glue in your nose somewhere.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's... goddamn.
I also...
Have any of you ever broken your bone?
I haven't broken a bone.
No, actually.
But I attribute that to all the milk I drink. But also, listen, I also had to get surgery, like, right near my dangus.
Right near your dangus?
It wasn't my actual wiener. It's like my crotch area, like my pubis area. I had like there was a cyst growing in there.
You had a cyst growing in your pangus.
Yeah, and this was when I was a small baby.
Oh man,
too.
this is...
Okay.
So yeah.
Jesus.
Why has Johnny Boy got 2 winguses?
No, I didn't have an extra dangus. It was just they fixed it though. I'm okay.
Hey, if you had an extra dingus, do you think you would get it removed or do you think you would keep it?
I'd keep it.
You had an extra dangus?
Not for like any like explicit like, oh man, yeah, I'm totally gonna be able to screw 2 girls in the same like. No, I
read.
you guys saw the
I read
Reddit thing,
an
right?
AMA. Yeah, there was an AMA on Reddit on a man that had 2 pinguses, and he seemed pretty content with his life.
Like I wouldn't like do anything different, and I wouldn't really get like
I'd say
upset.
you were doing.
Like
You'll do something different.
Like I mean, yeah, like I'd have to like. I mean, if it impacted my life, like if it made it difficult to pee.
I mean, apparently you have to
or
jerk off a
something.
lot.
Yeah.
See, that wouldn't change much.
The dude's gotta like bleed off pressure from the system or else his nuts might explode.
All right. See, yeah.
Yeah, I know that
Then
feeling.
Hey Mike,
Yeah.
maybe you think that do you have 2 pinguses?
Maybe I need to just jerk off more.
Maybe that's the issue with my terrible balls.
Maybe you need to like cut off one of your penises.
Mike,
Just maybe consider
Hey,
it.
Mike,
Doc,
you have
get this
bad
other
balls and a
prostate out of
cursed
me.
cock.
What, John?
Mike has bad
Hey.
balls and a cursed cock, much like Serve
Bad
Boob.
balls.
I am Serve Boob.
Bad
I am the
balls.
Serve Boob like...
What if you were Serve Boob this whole time?
Fuck.
Terrible testicles.
That's
Terrible
the
testicles.
twist. I am the Serve Boob adaptation.
It's fucked up.
Not
can't-
nice nuts.
I can't believe that, like, how are you?
Bad news balls.
He's claiming that he's going to college, but he's actually under the tent that he lives under.
I mean, if you've seen my college's
tent that he
confessions
pitched.
page, like that's part of my ruse.
Mike pitches 2 tens.
Like, no one could be that dumb enough to send in those things to people.
I can't-
And so it comes out, Mike has 2 penises.
Mike has two wieners because he's Surf. No, Surf Boob doesn't have 2
and
wieners.
that's why whenever he sneezes, he hurts himself because the thunderous pressure of his his double boners that he gets just squeezes on his nuts like a vice.
What is going on in my podcast? Oh, Jesus, you guys. This is...
It's not so nice when you're the butt of it, is it, Mike?
No, that's
Now
fine.
you know how poor John feels.
I'm just still, like, reeling
John, your burden
from
is
the,
lifted. The fact that you want to fuck monster girls is gone, John. Now we have Mike's terrible testes. The worst I have is that I need pieces of glass in front of my eyes to see. I should count myself lucky.
Mike has harmful hangers.
Darned danglers.
I'm still, like, really hung up on the nose thing.
I'm sure.
I'm fine. Like, it
His
worked.
nose was
John,
hung up
I don't
too.
give 2 shits about how you are, because clearly you're fine. You're clearly okay. I just have to have this image of, like, little Babby John skidding
Little
across
John
the
Jr.
pavement, nose
Fucking
removed,
skidding across the
screaming
pavement.
bloody murder, actual human blood everywhere, and then his mom glues his fucking nose back on.
And then his mom just takes one look at it and it's like, I'm not going to hospital for this shit. Breaks out the duct tape and the crazy glue and says, quit your bitching, son, you'll be fine.
Steven, are you sure you and John don't have the same mother? Because that sounds like...
No, okay, whenever I got injured, my mom would always take care of me because she was a nurse.
Oh.
Like, if anything was wrong, she would fucking make sure that it got taken care of. If I got, like, the tiniest cut, she would put ointment on and put a Band-Aid on.
Well, I mean, that sounds pretty
don't-
good.
Like, my mom would, like, baby me over my injuries because she was a nurse. John's mom, like, my mom is crass. She's where I get my sense of humor from. She's very blunt. She would take care of me. John's mom glued his nose back on.
It worked.
It shouldn't have worked!
I wouldn't do that to my child.
No, you
but-
wouldn't!
That sounds like something that you hear in, like, a TF2 comic. Where, like, the heavy walks in and his nose is hanging off and the medic's just like, oh, don't worry, I'll fucking glue it back on, and then... Like, don't worry about it. That's like a sight gag.
This sounds like something you'd find on Snopes.
nose fell off. Snopes. There you go.
Like, you hear
It's
some,
like something you'd see on Crack.
worried
like,
mothers.
10 most unbelievable injuries that you won't believe healed just fine. Cracked.com. Brought to you by the video game Choo Choo.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
The Curious Case of John Machansky's Schnozola. And how it just magically fucking healed, like that's like...
I wish my balls would
like, whenever
magically
someone...
heal.
Like, I have trouble understanding when someone, like, gets their, like, finger cut off and they manage to get it on ice and just, like, put it back, like, sew it back on. What you just described is that your nose came off and it got taped back on raw.
Yeah.
Like, your mom just taped that shit back on and said, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
You could have wound up like Michael Jackson, dude. You could have had no nose. And been That was just, Dude.
I was lucky.
Yeah, you were.
I pulled that shit off.
You got a fate smiling on you, dude. There's Jesus Christ in there with you, man.
You know,
Jeebus is looking out.
I gotta tell you some other weird shit that my mom did when I was a kid.
I don't want to hear it.
No, it's not anything.
How many body parts are
violent.
removed in the process of this story?
It's not any violent.
Thank God.
Not anything violent. Well, it kinda is technically,
Oh, no.
but no.
Are you like about to tell us about like your fucking bris or something? What?
No. So when my mother and my dad decided to get their first house together, she was pregnant with me, and they chose the house and the room that I was staying in specifically because someone was murdered in it.
They thought it would build your character.
No, they thought
that you have an imaginary friend.
No. Their train of thought was that.
Wait, no. I want to guess.
What?
Did they think that because someone was murdered in that room, the spirit would enter the baby and the person would get a second chance at life?
No.
Damn.
They thought that the ghost would watch over me.
Did they just trust that the ghost was a good person?
I guess?
That they didn't think that the ghost might try to steal the baby?
I guess?
Like, what kind of ghost, okay? What kind of self-respecting ghost would see an unborn child and not immediately try to possess that shit? Dude, do you have a stand?
I might. How do
Do you have a stand?
I might.
Do you occasionally hear voices, and do you have the ability to steal guns from policemen through the bars of jail cells?
I haven't tried it.
Are you able to say the words magician's red and have things catch on fire?
I haven't tried it.
Do you have small, high-pitched men that are able to carry bullets around for you, named the Sex Pistols?
I haven't tried it.
Do you have the ability to open zippers in reality and punch people through them while yelling Ari, 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 Ari over and over and over until you finally say Arrivederci and then punch them and they're dead? Are you able to do that?
Again, I haven't tried it.
Do you have like a dog motorcycle that follows you around named Pet Shop, and then do you fart on people's faces?
Okay, yes.
Are you Iggy?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, okay, we've narrowed it down. John is Iggy. John is Iggy and his stand is Pet Shop. Wait, no, Pet Shop wasn't the fucking stand's name.
Yeah, Pet Shop was the bird.
Pet Shop was the hawk. What was Iggy's stand's name?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. We'll find out in April when JoJo's Bizarre Adventure comes on the air. Stardust Crusaders. JoJo no Kimio Naboken. Please get excited.
Oh, no, Iggy Stand is the fool.
Iggy Stand is the Fool. Is it just called the Fool? It's not like the Fool color? Because they had like Hermit Purple and Star Platinum and Magician's Red.
It's just the fool.
So, and well, yeah, the world didn't have anything either. It was
Yeah.
just the world.
Yeah.
What is the best stand in JoJo? What do you think is the best stand? In terms of powers or just in terms of what the stand looks like?
I haven't seen enough of the stands, because, like, I just wanted to watch the animes, so I'm not, like, looking too far ahead, and I don't even know what happens in part 3, because I just want to see it in the anime.
My favorite stand design is Killer Queen.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool. I've seen that around.
Mm-hmm. I also like, what was Whole Horse's stand's name? It's just a gun, so it doesn't matter what its name is, it's just a fucking gun.
Yeah.
I just like the idea of the fact that people without stands can't see stands, so he'll be like holding his gun, he'll be like pretending to hold a gun to somebody that doesn't know what a stand is. It's like, what are you doing? And then he shoots you.
His stand is
There you
Emperor.
Emperor, that's right. I want an invisible gun named Emperor. That would be cool. Mike is just like, what the fuck are these nerds talking?
Yes.
Mike, you should really watch JoJo's Bizarre
From the
Adventure.
screen caps I've seen, it seems like something I'd really enjoy. I'll watch it over the
It's
Oh,
summer.
you would
great.
totally enjoy it. You should just watch it over, like, the next week.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
that'll be great.
You can totally knock that series out in like a couple of different sittings.
Yeah.
How many episodes?
That series is like, currently it's like, 24 total?
Oh.
It's not a lot.
Yeah, no, I can do that.
No, it's not, no, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the comic book, is long as fuck.
Yeah.
Because it's been going on for like 30 years, but the anime series just started in 2012 and it took 2 years off, so it's only 24 episodes. You can knock it out easy. You should also watch Madoka, you fucker.
Yeah.
But maybe watch JoJo first. You would like JoJo a lot more. You like deconstructions, so you would like Madoka a lot, but JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as a total is a lot more enjoyable than Madoka.
Okay.
You have to get into the Speedwagon, man. You have to learn who Speedwagon is.
Speedwagon.
You have to learn who von Stroheim is. You have to learn the superiority of German technology.
I keep forgetting that, like, anime is not a million episodes like most American shows.
It's easy to it's easy to forget that, given that shit like One Piece goes into thousands of episodes.
Yeah.
But no, JoJo is only 24 episodes right now, and the new season is starting in April, and the new season is based on the season that most people in the Western world would be familiar with, which is Stardust Crusaders, which has Jotaro, who is the guy that Mako is based on in her episode, and then it has Dio with The World, or Zawarudo, as you might remember him.
Yeah.
So, I'm really excited for that. I'm hyped as fuck for that. I want to see stands happen in animation that isn't shitty.
Yeah.
I want to see the scene where Dio's driving down the sidewalk with that Dio's voice.
It's gonna be some good shit.
It's gonna be some really good shit.
Excited. I'm really excited.
Oh god, I want to see that scene so bad, but I know it's not gonna happen towards the end because Dio doesn't show up for such a long time. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that they didn't, they're not bringing back Joseph's voice actor to voice old Joseph in the new show.
Huh, they're not?
They're not, no.
Huh.
Joseph's voice actor voiced old Joseph in All-Star Battle, and he did a really good job in that, but they picked somebody else for the actual show, and I'm disappointed. It sounds like he's gonna do a good job from the PV that they showed, but still.
Alright, guys.
Darn.
We should wrap
That has been Video Game JoJo.
Alright, yeah, are you guys, is everyone done? Is everyone finished?
Chuchu no Kimi no Naboken. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch Kill la Kill right now.
Me too!
I'm gonna watch.
Alright.
We're all gonna watch Kill.
Yeah,
la
we're all
Kill.
gonna watch Kill la Kill. So thanks for listening, everybody. We have a lot of good stuff on the site right now. We got some news stories, we got some reviews. We're gonna have more up in the coming
yes.
weeks. VideoGameChooChoo.com. That's where you can go, motherfuckers.
Yeah, hopefully soon I'm gonna have a interview that I did with Suntoad Games. It was a really neat interview. Those two really interesting people that I got to talk to a couple of days ago.
And then
it might take me a while because I'm lazy, but
and then
yeah.
this week I'm gonna edit together the Danganronpa spoiler cast.
yeah, thank God, it's been a million years.
It has. I totally forgot it happened, and then you reminded me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, shit."
Mike, I get questions from people like on Skype. It's like, "Hey, John, I heard that you guys did a Danganronpa spoiler cast. Where is that?" And I'm like,
We gotta get the ratings, dude. We gotta get the Danganronpa fandom ratings in.
That's what I'm saying. We could post it on Tumblr, and everyone will be like, oh,
We gotta pull the numbers. I want us to get so famous that we can set up a P.O. box and have people send us shit.
I mean, I'm half tempted to
Pick it
wait
up.
until Patrick Lepic does his, and then just ride the wave.
No, then we'll get overshadowed.
Exactly. We gotta do what we do.
We gotta do what we gotta do.
Be
We are all that
swift,
we are all we am.
Yeah, because we recorded this like a week or two ago, and we don't want to seem like we're copying him. Like,
Have you not seen our site?
Have faith in us, church listeners.
We're growing past that. Mike.
As these men are arguing, I would like to thank you for listening, and to close on the note that Miku is life and Miku is love. And also, please draw Chuchu no Kimi no Naboken if you can draw.
The fuck does?
Thank
the
you, everybody,
fuck?
and good night.
John, play us out.
Namaste.
I've been around about